Mic test, mic test. Hello, everyone, and welcome back to another Buddy Bison stream. Hope we're all having a wonderful day today, because I most certainly am, because we are back with these 10 Nordics, and we are going to be continuing our boating adventures. So, last time, we... who did we get in our party last time? I forget. Who we got? Yes, we got Raph back. We found out he was a mercenary. We also got Dr. Flare back, so that's pretty cool. Yeah, and we have the shield now for the ship, and we just mash the hell out of it. And right now we are taking out the the like armies or crews or whatever for, I believe it's Yurd's thing, because, yeah, that's just what we're doing. So, no time like the present, let's just go on in. Undying fleet, dead ahead. They're embarking from Fallon Island. Alright, we made it in time. Have fun finishing golf. Hell yeah, have fun, Fontana. Prepare for battle, everyone. There we go.
Take the shot.
Dude, the special ammo is really good.
Fire the cannons.
There we go. Because it just has such good tracking. All enemy ships are eliminated. Woohoo! How'd you like that, you undying dirtbags? It's going well. So far, anyway. Okay, Admiral. What's next? Should we land here for now? Aye. I want to check on the situation in Ilmer Village. That, and we still need a way to deal with the white whale. There might still be some Grieger left on the island. So be on your guard, everyone. Roger that.
We're going at a real nice clip.
Indeed we are. Disembark.
Let's disembark.
Yeah. Let's do it. I don't see any people anywhere. Yeah, looks like there's still some Grieger left in the village after all. I'm counting about 10 or so at glance. That's all, and we should be able to swoop in and free the villagers from the warehouse. In that case, I'll come along and help. How effective is that poison anyway? Well, all it can really do against Grieger is paralyze them for a bit. Ultimately, landing the finishing blows will still be on you guys. Even so, it'd go a long way if we could equip the rest of the crew with that poison. Is it something we can mass produce? With the right tools, I'm sure Dr. Flair could whip it up with ease. But let's save that for later. The shore awaits. Yeah, dude, if everyone could help.
Oh, there they are. Go ahead, you two. Show me how it's done.
Gonna need you to pull your weight too.
There you go.
Go, Admiral.
Pull, the weight has been pulled. Oh, it's here. There we go. Such a good move. Ticket the Valhalla unlocked. Defeat 1,000 enemies in total. Hell yeah.
Going somewhere?
There we go. There we go. Good. 3 times multiplier. Good. That did a lot of damage. Damn it. There we go. Yeah, a perfect block is just amazing now. He's like 3 times damage. Oh, the fact that's going to go all the way up to 5. Hey, it's Rosalind's dead.
Where am I?
Renee, where's your glasses and your CID uniform? Are you all right?
Yes. Somehow. You're those folks who were staying at the inn.
Yes.
You're Rose's dad, right? First things first, we need to get you somewhere safe.
Adol, Karja.
How's it going, Raph?
Oh, Rafe.
Rafe.
Good timing.
Rafe.
Glad to see you're okay, Mr. Rooseveri.
Rafe, you're here as well? It's been so long.
Longer than you probably know.
Adol, you and Karja still have things to do, yeah? I can take Mr. Rooseveri back to the Sandras with me.
Perfect. That'd be a big help.
By the way, was he the only puppet Grieger here?
The only one we found so far, anyway.
Got it. You two be careful then.
Okay, that makes it seem like there's more than that. Oh, Emberry Potency, cool. I've yet to use it in, I've yet to use it in, any, fights yet. Like, out in the boats. It's only, I've only used it to get through the Flotsam. Aw, damn it. Go. Cool. Such a good move. Hello, Karja. By golly, is it bright out here? Ah, my lower back killing me. Probably from sitting around too long. Looks like you all made it through okay. Thanks for coming back for us. We saw you fight. You two are super strong. I'm just glad our letter made it to you without incident. How did things turn out on that front, by the way? Managed to sink the Undying fleets at Callan and Fallen Island. I'm sure Yurth will figure out what happens soon once our minions don't show up. How do you plan to act next, then? Should we wait for backup? Think they'll come attack us here? I doubt anything will get Yurth to leave the safety of her fort there. I prefer to attack before they can rally back together again, but there's still the issue of that whale. So you're saying if we can do something about the white whale, you'll be able to run the Grieger out? Well, sure, but... Bagel. Both the Sea-Force or not, she's got guts for a young'un. Besides, it's not just in my nature to turn a blind eye to someone in need. So you say, but the truth is you're worried about our missing boys, aren't you? That's part of it. What really gets my goat is the way we've been walked all over like a raggedy carpet. And I wager you feel the same. Am I wrong? Oh no, not in the slightest. On that note, I've got a proposition for you folks. Oh yeah? But it's going to require a little more time. We only just got free a minute ago, after all. We'll be down at the harbor getting everything ready, so come see us in a bit. Okay, cool. Seems like the old-timers have some kind of plan in mind. We should make sure we're prepared too. If there's anything we need to take care of first, best to head out on the Sandras and do it now. Yeah. Okay. Basically saying, hey, this is the plot. Okay, so let's go do this. Oh, I can't stop time right now. Damn. I was hoping I could. Okay, let's visit the shops. Catelia, Sundries. Heal Formula 3, 270 or 1350. Yeah, I'll do 270.
A pleasure.
Red gloves, inflict burn or frostbite. Okay, see, that makes other things a little bit more sensible. Because if I remember right, various levels of the things lower in the charm, whatever, were like do more damage to enemies that are burned or frostbitten. So I'll buy one of each.
Here you are.
Just so they can have it. Yes. Let's do that.
Anything else?
Oh yeah, I have a Vid Elixir. I should use that. Okay, Vit. No, we're just gonna keep giving it to Adol. Although I will say, now that she's got like big AoEs, she is definitely starting to like pull into her own, right? Where it's like, oh yeah, no, I like using her. I like using her skills a lot. What is Cold Pillar? Ice Pillar. Yes, I need to get Cold Pillar up. Water Bolt is already there, but it's 56. Frost Impact is already there. Okay, so Pirate Knuckle is almost maxed. Yeah, she got a few things there almost maxed. It's just a matter of actually getting them. So yeah, Cold Pillar would be good to focus on, but let's master the others first. The Seagull Shanty.
A box lunch, right?
Okay, so I can just buy these, and I presume... Oh, no, I still need to craft them. Never mind. 180 seconds. Just heavy. Honestly, don't really feel like... Yeah, this is interesting, because you can just buy it with money, but you still need the empty lunchbox. Nah, I'm not even gonna bother. I don't think it's worth it. Hello, Alf Shipyard, new reefing and training proposals. Nice. Repair kit, super repair kit, fully restores HP. Okay. I don't need that.
Anything else?
I don't need that yet. Rights Wisdom, Sandra's equipment upgrade, all of them up. That's a, yeah, that's a, yeah, that's a no-brainer.
Can't overcome Mother
Yeah,
Nature.
greatly enhanced.
Gotta meet
Break
her
level,
halfway.
defense coaching, handling could be worth it. Extra cannon, still would like that. Standard projectile load speed could be good. Rapid fire, special projectile fire, I don't think that's an issue. Unlock EX armor, aiming burst. Or tracking rapid shell ammo. Okay, so now we got those going up. Pyro gust for special ammunition. Spear shot. Okay, so some more special ones. These require basic beast and basic regent. I don't care about. Well, break would be pretty darn good. Shell rock. Yeah, let's get. Yeah, let's get more break. That way it's on par with strength. Let's get more handling because we like being able to do the tight turns. In our sights, aiming burst could be good. Let's try these. Pyro gust, spear shot. Before I upgrade these, I want to see what they actually do. Extra cannon would be good. Yeah.
She's
Go.
looking fine now.
Defense. I feel like I don't take all that much damage outside of like the really special ones. So yeah, then we can do aiming burst. Okay, aiming burst. Holding down triangle will display the armor's range and lock on to enemy ships, releasing the button to release the button to unleash an attack on targeted foes. Okay, cool. Okay, let's go to the loadout. So R1 and X burst on impact damage foes in range with a quick fire rate. Break oriented. Okay. I like the idea of that a lot more. Mini bolide are good, but these also cause burn. Strength and break versus strength. Okay. So the mini bolides are more break focused, whereas these are more strength focused, but they both do burn. Let's play some Musume. I'm not too into the horse racing scene. I don't need to bet on the ponies. But how are you doing today, Sleeper?
Anything else
I mean, like I'm not into betting on the ponies, but I mean, do love me some. What is it? Haru Urara. Gotta love that 0 win, 113 losses. She's the winner of our hearts. Better brace, a fishing gauge filter, support activation. Fishing gauge, nah. Only have one fishing bait. How much do these cost? 600. Yeah, I'll buy a few more of these. Yeah, we'll hold.
Finished yet or what? So long.
Now go slacking off now. Okay. So we got a whole bunch of stuff like over here that I'd like to check out. So let's I'll do offshore.
Right? Let's go.
'Cause I want to go check out the other stuff first. Sorry, not
Something's
sorry.
gotta give or we'll be screwed. Shit. No way around it. Hey, Rafe. I call for a truce. Stewing in all this bad blood is just gonna hurt our next mission. What? You still on about that scrape we had? Not everything demands a big public announcement, you know. I don't bring that sort of baggage with me to the battlefield, unlike a certain goofball on deck.
Whatever! A truce is a truce, and that doesn't mean
We should probably turn back.
God damn it. Bastard. Wanted to keep going. Okay, well, I guess that stops me from doing that. Goof on deck. Juice doesn't mean I admit it. I mean, I blame just so we're clear. Is this supposed to be a way of patching things up? What can I say? These two have always been like this. Okay, so that means basically past this line is not free. But now I have, what, 6 shots with my regular cannon, so that's pretty darn good. Okay, so that's cool. Nice. Okay, I'm gonna go take that ship battle off just to check out all my armaments. Hey, how you doing today, Sleeper? Thanks for dropping by. Yeah, with that, like, I was not expecting my Pretty Derby or whatever to get so wildly popular outside of, like, the normal anime gacha sphere. Like, a lot of people are playing it now.
take the shot. Then we can board him now.
I don't wanna.
Rip him apart.
Oh, can you just not?
Suck on this.
Okay, interesting. So I guess breaking them is...
You defeated them, yes? Chew on this!
Blast him. All right.
There we go.
Take the shot.
Okay.
Blast him.
Fire the cannons!
Let's go,
shield
Rip him
system.
apart.
Good. Nice. Okay. So I guess with big ones like that, you have to do an abortage. It's not,
Take him to the curb and back!
it's not a... That's definitely a bad giving out his own ship with tendency. It's fine. See, this game reveals that it's not Adol's fault. His tendency with ships is always other people's fault. In fact, this game does the exact opposite. It shows that he's actually good with boats. They should really just... Like, that was the problem with Issei. He wasn't the one at the helm.
Where'd they go?
Show us what you got.
I will get my skills. Whee! There we go. No skill device. Nice. Excuse me. Okay, so you just got the up one cold pillar. Yeah, icicle pillar. Nice. Cyclone Tide is maxed, but I do really like it. It's a really good one. Okay, Pirate Knuckle only needs a little bit more. That's like, what, 1 use? So we can... There we go. Mastered it. Literally 1 use.
It's all up to you.
Nice try!
I'm counting on you.
There we go. Good. He's good as turning. Yeah, right. There we go. Okay, he had all just got inflicted with death, but you know what? 1 HP is good. Because yeah, I'm at a pretty good level right now because I did that, what, level 70 enemy far ahead of schedule using awesome
What a bunch
parries.
I can always count on you. Sheik.
Red lump. Oh boy. You got
Came out on top.
you got lumps. Make sure you go to a doctor, all right? Okay.
Expect something like this.
Let's quickly go over this line right here.
Use this.
You know, let's pull a Umusume and do our ideal lines or whatever they're called. See, I will say, like, if there was more, let's say, like, control over the gameplay of, like, the horse racing game, I probably wouldn't be so averse to giving it a shot. But the fact that it's really just like it's a racing simulator, like that's the kind of game it is, where you're like, oh, you're not meant to have like exact control, you're just meant to like raise the thing, so it's more likely to act in certain ways and increase its chances of being successful. It's like, no, like let me do at least something during the race. Like, I don't like mashing buttons, but it's better than just having to watch. A dock like no
We
other.
must ensure that the Sandras is sufficiently stocked for battle. The bandages and dressings we requisitioned from that Grieger ship will go a long ways toward that.
Dang, nice work, Doc. You put an ex-thief like myself to shame.
No doctor I've met has been anything like you. How'd you learn to be so cunning?
Doing
I'm
donuts in
getting
the
up
water
there in
with a
years,
boat.
So chalk it up to life experience. The time I spent up in the sky was particularly eventful.
Up in the sky.
God.
Yeah, right?
Guess anything's possible for a pal of Adol's. No, I'm just talking crazy.
I like the idea that Adol has not told anyone about his adventures. Like about his 2 prior quests that he was previously on.
Right. Let's disembark.
Like he has just been like, no, I'm just doing this. Like I'm not gonna talk about any of the crazy bullshit that I've done. Why would I? I'm more interested in the here and now. Like no one said, like, oh, this guy's from like the mystical land of East. You know, you ever heard of that place? The place that's up in the fucking sky? Yeah, that place. Yeah, it's from there. There you are. You said earlier that you had a proposal for us. Mind filling us in? We're short on time, so I'll explain as we're shoving off. Is the Sandras primed to set sail? We want to make sure we're fully prepped for this. What's your call, Adol? Yep, she's good to go. Let's go with the story. Good. Board your ship as soon as you can, then.
Yippee! There's nothing like the open sea.
That yippee in the rest of the sentence, I feel like they didn't mesh too well.
This takes me back a good 40 years.
Don't get too carried away or you'll throw out your back again, you old coot.
Those geezers sure are fired up, huh?
Yeah, they are.
I'm worried though. Is involving them in this plan really a good idea?
Well, the strategy is a sound one at least.
Those old guys are pretty cool in my book. I like their style.
I hope to be like them one day.
If somebody that cool is wrong, then I don't want to be right.
Gren, I feel like you might be potentially influenced by not good people in the future.
All right, everyone.
If that's all your
We'll go over the
criteria
plan
is.
For this joint operation with Ilmer Village one more time. The White Whale seems to have a habit of going after ships. So, we'll sail the Sandras through the area at top speed to lure him out.
Once he's spotted us, we'll lead him to a reef due west of Ralphos Island.
Aye, there, the villagers will use their fishing nets to trap the whale in the reef. Then, we make our way out of the reef and head straight for Ralphos Island.
And from there, we land and launch an attack on their fort, yeah?
Yeah.
This is the first time I've ever had to do something like this for real.
Well, I know I'm ready to kick some undying ass.
Yeah. I'm ready to break their walls.
That poison
Crush 'em,
Dr.
actually.
Flare whipped up will let the rest of us finally help out.
A little bit.
Adel and I will lead the charge. Once we're ashore, I want you to take the helm, Ezer.
Understood.
Wraith, Gren, and Doki will make up the next wave after us. Your job will be to deal with any enemies that slip by me and Adel.
Got it. We'll also be escorting any rescued villagers from Ilmer back to the ship.
I guess that's a fair price to pay for the old guy's help. Well, Not like we wouldn't rescue the villagers either way.
Our ultimate goal is either to take Yurth out completely, or at least drive her out of these waters.
I feel like we're at a point where we should probably be doing at least one big bad boss fight. Maybe we don't kill her, but...
We can do this. Right, Adel?
Grown a lot since last time. Well, if I can't, then that's it for me. Yeah.
Can't win against her. Then there's no way we could beat Other.
Yeah. That was basically Superman in terms of power level. Not yet, dude. He's still, like, normal, kinda. Not normal, but, like, he's still beatable. Gunnar is stronger than him.
This time, we're gonna pay her back twofold for what happened at Karnak.
And we know that Gunnar is stronger than him because Adol and Karja working together still weren't strong enough.
Dealing with the white whale, slipping into the fort. Our to-do list just keeps piling up.
You're telling me? Are we really up to the job?
This battlefield is ours alone to storm. Help never came back in Karnak, and that's not changing here.
I don't want to have to go through anything like that ever again. That's the whole reason I joined this crew to begin with.
Yeah.
We got this in the bag. Just you wait and see.
There Gran goes again. Can't you take your shrieking somewhere else? Quick as
No,
a
he
flash.
can't. He's trying to keep the mood up.
Let's help ourselves.
I love just being able to do weird stuff with a boat that you really shouldn't be able to do, but it's a video game, so it's fine.
Any sign of the whale?
None yet.
Rose is on lookout duty? That's a pretty big responsibility.
She's got good eyes.
She's sharp-sighted with a keen eye for detail. Besides, she's been looking to prove herself for a while now. That's a feeling I can understand.
Oh?
White whale spotted! He's directly below us! Adel, hard to starboard!
Yeah, whale. Do we get another whale cheese sequence? I hope so.
Okay, we've got his attention. Now we lead him toward the reef. Rosa, don't take your eyes off that whale. Yes, ma'am.
Mom, yes, Mom. Oh no, it's raining. That means all water type attack Pokemon moves get stronger, I think. Ah, no whale chase sequence. Damn. I'm a whale. I'm a whale. I'm Moby Dick.
Men, we're up. Let's show them what the fishermen of Ilmer Village can do. Yeah!
But you're a fisherman. Why are you going after a whale? Whales aren't fish. They're mammals. That whale can totally jump over that net.
Planned alive. He's struggling harder than we planned on. It's like he doesn't even care if he gets hurt. He's so strong. It's unreal.
Oh my god.
Count us out yet, Roggle? We've still got some fight left in these musty bones.
These guys are fucking paddling against a whale.
Hey! Those old-timers are in trouble over there!
We still need their help down the line. There's gotta be something we could do for them.
Karja? They said he tends to go after ships, but he's not reacting to the fishing boats at all. Maybe he's still trying to go after the Saunders for some reason.
She's right.
But how can he tell the Saunders apart from any other ship?
Is he able to tell from Manna? It's not the ship he's chasing.
Huh? Then what is he? Oh, I get it. If Yurth's involved, then that makes sense. When it came to Evie, she sent him after me and Adel specifically. I know exactly what you're thinking.
Hell yeah,
And I
Karja.
agree. Can't let the old timers have all the fun, huh?
And away we go! I just noticed that there's like another additional sail on the front of the ship, like where the prow is, or the bow, or wherever it's called.
Change of plans, everyone. Easer, take the helm right away.
Understood.
Hey, what are you planning?
You maniacs.
Maniac, maniac, up on the floor. Well,
Let's do this, brother.
let's do it.
And jump.
Yo, okay. Are we gonna have another whale chase sequence?
This way. Let's draw him to that island over there.
Oh, no. Yo, this is sick. Okay. Yo, gotta go fast. Whee! I mean, this is, yo, that's cool. It's got the red eye. That's how you know. That's how you know it's evil.
He looked right at us.
Yeah, until they have me start actually like doing stuff, it's just a auto scroller. But yeah, I'm not opposed to this. This is a cool sequence. Ah! Yeah,
It's crumbling. Get a move on.
yeah, it's like a faux Ratchet and Clank level, right? Where it's like, oh, it looks like there should be something, but this is all just like a cinematic.
All right. Just keep
See, now there's actually something to like do.
bring it on. We'll dodge him.
Okay, gotta dodge even the
Right
stuff.
when we need it.
Yeah, good. Meow. Gosh, so cool. Oh, the whale.
Up front.
Mana string. Mana string. Mana string.
Not much farther now.
See, now we get jumps. See, now we're actually playing a game.
Brother.
Back at you, Karja.
Not for very long, but I mean, like, now we're at least playing a game. Like that sequence in Metaphor Fantasia where, for whatever reason, they have that sequence once and it never happens again. Yeah. We're gonna take the high road. Yeah, get the speed. Make the jump. Man, sure is a good thing that these grind rails are just ever present through these coves. Whoa! That's sick. Whoa! I feel like it was like an image like that was shown off in like trailers. Yo. I wouldn't want to get eaten by a whale like that. Because that's not even one of them like big sharp teeth whales, like the orcas. That's like a baleen whale or whatever, where it has like the little things to eat krill.
Now we can face him here.
And that means that they would just die from squeezing. Is he gonna beach himself to fight us? Oh, okay, interesting. You have Greer in your mouth.
Krieger? Was that thing controlling him from the inside like some kind of parasite?
Probably. Hello there. I think we fought one of you before. Blobjurian, crafty Cenarian. Go. Damn it. Fuck. Oh, Okay. There we go. God, you have a lot of... There we go. That's what we want. Good. Damn it. There we go. Good. Yeah, all those hits him. Damn it. Damn it. There we go. Good. 42. Nice. Oh, you're not done. Oh, okay, okay, okay. There we go. Oop. Oh, god damn it. Yo.
You're done.
Yeah, screech. Yo, okay, okay. I like that.
All right, we did it.
Good job. And I'm a cool whale now. See you later.
Looks like he really was being controlled by that Krieger parasite.
I'm glad he's back to his senses.
Aye. But we've still got more to do. First off, we'll need the Sandras to swing by and pick us up. Let's make our way back to the reef.
Oh, we have to, like, actually travel there. Okay. Cool. First of all, let me get this. My lower order. Battle tested talisman. XP gain plus 25%. Does this stack? Does this stack with add-alls? Oh, because if it stacks with add-alls, that could be major. Okay. Her hail shot. What's Ice Age Hammer? Yeah, no, that's level. It's level based. Cold Pillar. I think you're already. Yeah, you've already done it. So, I mean, she doesn't need. Just thinking. Just thinking, because levels mean more mana points, which means more slots, which means overall better stuff. Yeah, so here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna swap, yeah, because I do not have 2 paper scripts. And I've been getting her a lot of max skills. I feel like I don't need it nearly as much anymore, so... Or can I just... Yeah, I'll just have both of those. I don't know if they stack. I hope they stack. But, you know, Adol probably does pretty good. If I do want to swap them off, I could... I think I would want to take Veteran Seal off and swap it with the other one. Just because more XP is just really good. Buried treasure, really? But of course I put 2 buried treasure here. Why wouldn't I?
Pretty sure something's around here.
Come on, here we go. Empty bottle, that's pretty darn good. More medicine. That was also a thing. I didn't have to use any medicine for this. God damn it.
Is that?
Wow. Hello, whale. For whom is that kindness? I'm a whale.
Is he offering to give us a ride?
Let's not look a gift whale in the mouth.
I'm not getting any hostility from him anymore.
I feel like Adol's saying that because he's like, that would be a pretty cool experience. That's adventure. Whale.
Whoa!
I'm a whale.
He's taking us to Ralphos Island.
He knew the island we needed to go to?
Wow, this is amazing!
Yeah, adventure.
Ahoy there!
Ahoy.
Give 'em what for, you two!
We're drawing close to Ralphos now.
I hope we get launched by his tail.
The plan might have changed a little, but we'll just have to roll with it.
Yeah.
Battle! Karja! We'll use the Sondras to draw the enemy ships away from the fort.
Then you guys use the opening to make landfall and start kicking some ass. Me, Rafe, and Dogi will be right behind you.
Sure you'll be okay?
Yes! We'll make do somehow!
Enemy ships approaching off the bow.
Do they not see the whale?
They spotted the Sondras already. Guess this is our chance for a surprise attack.
All right, guys, we're going in.
Thanks, Gran.
Sure thing. We got this.
Don't fuck it up. Good thing none of them were looking at the very conspicuous white whale.
That was a big help. Thanks.
Whale. Bye.
Right then. So that's Yurd's sport, huh? I guess it's finally time.
Ah, my throat.
Your brand! No doubt about it. She's definitely here.
Yeah, we want. Let's go, Shield Sister.
Right. I'm counting on ya.
Hey, Shield Sister. Hey, Mr. Understand. Damn, is that it? Yeah, that must have been where I was. Okay. So we are. Ooh, there's a lot of stuff here.
Something's off. Might want to monitor
Nope.
sense around. Oh,
Break elixir. Nice, nice, nice. That's what we want to see. Come on. More break.
Stronger the better.
What are their stats right now? His break is still less than hers, and I've only been putting stuff into him. So yeah, she's doing fine. There we go. There we go. Mana point to Adol. New types of mana seeds. So in the Valor one, we are okay. We can do the axe pluses and whatnot. Okay. Good. Metal. Star Darkness. Punishment Star. Okay, Reverie. Still no new crazy ones for those. Dark Lamp. Nice. Okay. If I so desired. Okay, we have a whole lot. Still have a lot of red drops. But that's fine. Well, actually, I think one of the main reasons is that I whatchamacallit, I made a whole bunch of reds already.
sorry, but can you run me an errand?
Hi, Hugel. If it ain't Hugel, what's in the bag you got? Caw. Let's take spots from the ship. Let's see, weapons, medicine, and tools to make it. Oh, this should be enough for basic preparations. Thanks, Hugel. We'll put these to good use. Caw. You can now make a new type of medicine. Make medicine. Heal potion 3. 80%. I mean, like, for an extra 20%, like 40 to 60, it's like, okay, you're going from less than half to over half. But then from 60 to 80, you're going from over half to almost full, but you're jumping up by good amount. Alright. At least this is 75 and cures curse. Alright. Super stimulant cures ammo by 30%. Alright, if I'm gonna be spending a whole lot on it, I'd rather have something a little bit, I think, better. Yeah, I'm just gonna do another heal potion too.
What's next?
Make box lunch. Still have yet to even like eat one. Yeah, it's whatever. Enhance weapons and armor. Actually, can I just buy? Request errand run. Yeah, I could just buy a Buster Edge and other things to increase my damage, but I am of the mind that we are probably almost near the end of a chapter, so it's probably better to just hold out, get to the next chapter, and then buy new stuff for the next chapter and a half. Yeah. Right. That's what I feel at the very least. I'll upgrade his because he's not using any really important wait, equipped 250. Yeah, yeah, there we go. Yeah, it's not using any crazy things, so I'm fine with that. There we go. Welgi charm. You're not going in there? Okay.
Something's off. Might want to mana sense around.
Tell me we couldn't make that jump. Okay, basic craft stock. Nice. Hello.
Fear not thy fate. Those who fall with valor shall be ushered into their divine kingdom.
Those mana-wielding brats are here?
Oh no!
That can't be! Their ship is still out there!
Because everyone knows you can't exist off of your own ship.
We have our orders from Lady Earth. You won't set foot beyond this point.
Yeah. I have a feeling. There we go. Good. Okay. Easy.
Okay, let's make our way inside.
You can see up in the top there's another place I'm gonna have to unlock.
Looks like a hassle and a half.
Nope, can't just... Go. Okay, so once you break their shield, nothing crazy. Go. Do that and that, but I do like this. Open that. You can. I always like even if it's scripted, the unconventional. It's like, how do we get in? It's like, well, you just hit the switch. How do we do that? Go.
Seems like a hard nut to crack. How's this? How's this?
Go. Easy. Heal potion 3, nice. So I didn't even, good thing I didn't make one because I just got another one. Oh, huh. Hello there. No wonder they didn't just let me drop out of the, drop off the wall.
A puppet. Maybe one of the villagers from Ilmer?
Maybe.
Just have to take it down.
There we go. Ah, come on. Yeah, get stunned, bro. No problem. Okay, are you from Ilmer? Are you from Karnak? Oh, that's Ilmer.
Who are you guys? Oh, right. The village. What happened to the village?
Are you from Ilmer?
Yeah. My name's Toma.
Toma, not Thomas. Okay. Toma. That'll explain the events thus far to Toma.
That's what's been going on? I guess we didn't end up doing any good in the end after all.
I don't think that's true.
It's okay. You don't have to try and make me feel better. I got upset with my old man when the Grieger first showed up because I thought he was being too cautious. So my friends and I stormed out of the village and tried to fight them off. We had no idea just what we were dealing with.
I can respect wanting to take him head on rather than running away.
Yeah, in the end,
But
it didn't do any good. We even wound up being forced to help them.
Hey! Adel! Karja!
hello.
Hmm. Woo! Finally managed to catch up with you.
You're very faster than I expected.
Yeah. We waited for a chance to slip by, and then the three of us came ashore.
Okay, Dogi, crush those walls, get away to safety.
The Sandras is still out there, keeping the enemy ships busy.
Our opening gambit might have changed, but from this point on, we're back to the plan. Shall we start by escorting this guy to safety?
Thank you. I'd appreciate that.
You and Karja go on ahead, Adel. I'm sure everyone else on the Sandras will be here soon enough, once they settle things out on the water.
Aye. Counting on you guys.
Okay. Okay. Warrior's Gloves. Revenge gauge, fill rate plus 25%. Ooh. That's pretty darn
I'm almost
good.
impressed they built this fort. I guess it's just an old building they're reusing. Still, the Grieger poured their blood,
Understand.
sweat, and tears into this. Can't go wrong knocking it down.
Another one.
Another puppet here too?
Another one.
Go time, Karja! Nice try! Shatter! To bit!
Come on. There we go. Easy. Go. Good. Easy. Easy. No problem. Hopefully there aren't too many of these. Because one thing that you do get with all the puppet Grieger being the same puppet Grieger is that, okay, how is this fight different than the last one? It isn't.
Huh?
Oh, hey, how's it going, Major Clement? Mayor Clement, not Major. Okay.
Seems they brought some of the Karnak townsfolk here too.
You? What was I?
There's a lot been going on. How do I explain the events thus far to Clement?
So then, that nightmarish hellscape wasn't just a dream after all.
Pops?
Dead?
Oh, Gren?
Hey.
That's good. You made it out okay then.
How do I put this? About Karnak.
I know. They told me what happened.
I see.
Pardon me, Adel, but is there some place I can go to catch my breath? No doubt I'd only slow you down if I stayed put.
Gren can take you.
All right. Sorry to trouble you, son. I'm still feeling a bit out of sorts.
Sure.
Come on, Gren.
Rafe should be pretty close by too, so yeah, we'll get it figured out.
Okay, Adel. Let's press on.
Yeah. Okay, our crew's getting bigger. New person. Yeah. Straight-laced and responsible mayor strives to appease the Baltic Seaboards while preserving the town's safety. He has a rocky relationship with his son, Gren. Rocky? Is that how we're describing it now?
Didn't expect this here.
3,000. Okay. We need to get up somehow. Spirit Charm, Revive Party, and restore 50% HP on Wipeout. Breaks after 1 use. Okay. Not bad. Could be used for...
Run away! This seems kind of tough.
There we go. Good.
Mana
Excuse
sense
me.
might come in handy here. Found something.
Indeed. Mana Sense comes in handy everywhere in this game. Okay. Good. Wait, did I really miss one, like, right there? I guess I did. That's fine. I can just come back. I already need to go back to the place where I fought the whale anyway.
Form up. You're mine.
Good. Okay. Sin Seal Plus. Okay. Feel like that jump isn't even needed. Yep. Did you really jump all the way down? Repair kit. I ain't going down there, bro. Don't know what you were expecting.
Looks strong.
Indeed. Do I even need to take the fight, or could I just not?
No chance. How's this? How's that? Fire in the hole! An opening! How's that?
There we go.
To me!
That's what I'm talking about.
Fire in the hole! Mana! To me!
Nope. Well. Didn't want to. I very specifically didn't want to, and I did my utmost to actually fight him, but no, he just threw himself off the edge. That's on him, not me. I want that to be clear. It's caught on camera. He was a coward. He cowered it out. Not good old Buddy Bison. Buddy Bison never cowards out from a fight in a video game. Fight in real life? Sure. Fight in a video game, on the other hand. Peculiar Harwood carpet. Hey, what's up?
Another puppet?
Yeah?
There sure are a lot of them around here.
I mean, I would assume all of the Ilmer and then one or two of the Karnak. Like, I guess the benefit is that by having the same boss fight multiple times, you are kind of helping put the pattern in the player's head, where it's like, okay, yeah, you're gonna be doing this multiple times, so you need to get used to doing this specific fight. Damn it. Interesting. So you can use that circle one as both a guard to get slight revenge and an attack. That's nice. Didn't realize that. Who are you?
Whoopsie daisy.
You're voiced, okay.
Who the hell are you two?
Us? Who in hell are you?
Me? I'll tell you who.
Okay.
I'm the great Dawson from Karnak. That's who.
Dawson.
You know this guy, Adel?
I think I vaguely remember him. Maybe?
Of course you do.
I mean, he he looks like Rafe.
I am pretty well known around town, after all.
Mumble.
This guy seems like a real pain in the hind. He's not one of the villagers from Ilmer, so let's just leave him here and move on.
Get why you'd want to do that, but
Oh, so you're not a total goody-goody after all.
Oh, that guy's another one from Karnak, isn't he? Gosh, would you look at that? Drunk as a skunk.
Good timing. Could we have you deal with this guy?
That's what I'm here for.
okay then, let's keep moving. Thanks, Rafe, you're a big help.
Sure thing. You two be careful.
Yeah? You sensing something? The strongest all Karnak. Yeah, I'm sorry. If it isn't something, maybe you can just leave this guy to me. I'll make sure he's taken care of real quick. Taken care of? Okay. What's wrong?
Probably should have spoken up earlier. Don't think you're gonna like it, though.
What?
We gotta go back to where we left Rafe. Now.
And why what's up?
No time to explain. Let's just hurry and get back there.
I have a feeling that Rafe might kill the guy. Yeah. Yeah.
What are you doing, you bastard?
Wasn't expecting to do this here. I worried I'd lost my chance after what happened to Karnak. But seems the trip home was worth it after all.
Damn it! We're not gonna...
Yo, okay, Gren.
Gren.
Hey, what the hell's going on here?
Rafe! What are you doing? This is Dawson! Your dad!
That's what I was afraid of.
Could you tell by the hair?
There's no way he could be drunk if he'd only just been turned back into a human.
Gosh, would you look at that? Drunk as a skunk.
He must have been a pretty heavy drinker before, though.
Rafe, what the hell has gotten into you?
Not a thing. But if you really plan to stop me, it'll have to be over my dead body.
Yo.
Gran, surely you can understand how I feel. If only a little.
Even if I do, that still doesn't make it right! Is this the reason you became a mercenary?
Hey, you crazy asshole! Why the hell are you trying to kill me? What'd I ever do to you? I ain't never even met you before.
Probably the point. It's like the line from the Lego Ninjago movie where he's just like, "You ruined my life." He's like, "How did I ruin your life? I wasn't even there." It's like, that's the point. I love it.
Are you serious? You really think blatant lies will get you out of this?
I don't think he's lying, Rafe.
Hey, Buzz, how's it going? It's going well. And you, Keith?
The booze really took its toll on him while you were away. It doesn't seem like he remembers anyone. Not you, your mom, or...
What?
He drank so hard, he gave himself permanent brain damage and amnesia.
What do you mean he can't remember? There's no way.
You see, they may pass the whale and are now in chapter 5. Okay, so post whale, it immediately jumps to chapter 5 because I'm still in like the section of the whale. I'm in the post whale, whatchamacallit, castle fort. Still have to fight Yurth.
I'm not really sure what the whole story is here, but it seems pretty thorny.
Or is this still chapter 4? I think this is still chapter 4. It's just near the end.
At any rate, don't worry about this. I'll take Dawson back to the ship myself.
Dude, imagine boozing so hard you just permanently are just like, yeah, I can't remember jack shit about my entire life.
Thanks.
It's wild.
We appreciate it.
Gren, you go with Rafe.
Dogi. Okay, I understand.
Adel, Karja, you two go on ahead.
See, Rafe's deadbeat. Yeah. It's one of those things where like I could tell immediately where it was like, oh yeah, that hair. And yeah, and I'm like, yeah, no, that's very sad.
We can't let everyone's efforts getting us here go to waste.
Damn straight.
Damn straight, Dogi. I like the idea that it's like, oh, the poison only, like the poison works on the Grieger, and it's like everyone else coats their weapons, but Dogi is just like slathering his fists in poison, and he's like, I'm gonna punch him. An unemployed drunkard who is always imbibing. His behavior puts much stress on his wife, Momina, and his relationship with his son, Rafe, is even more oh, his mom is or his wife is Momina? Rafe is, oh, okay. Rafe's mom is cool. Oh, yeah, did we worry about her strange son? Okay, cool. Nice. Okay, we're going to take a quick break-a-rooney. So we'll be back in about 3 minutes. Okay. And we're back. Yeah, how's it going today, Keith? I know you said you're doing well, but playing any games? My day's going pretty good. Last night I
Feel that shit,
finally
brother? The air's thick with the stench of
re-caught up
blood.
isn't
Go
the
pay
isn't the
that
word.
bitch back for her little nighttime spree in Karnak.
I have the entire Barrier Manti text. I have the entire manga volume, like all the manga volumes for Kaguya-sama Love is War, and I finally reread it all last night. Like I read the last volume because I've been working through it for the past few weeks. Yeah, it's just like, damn, really love that manga. It's so good. And it's just so fun to mana barrier duration plus 100%. Damn, that's really good. Just twice as long. Just like, oh, I love it. It's such a funny manga. It's also a really good anime. I haven't watched the dub for it, but I have seen like clips and stuff. And I'm like, yeah, that's a pretty darn good dub. I like how they. Like, I wasn't sure how I liked. Like, I think when I originally heard some clips of the dub, I didn't care for the way they took the narrator, because they took it from like a very overly serious. Like they took it from the comedic. So the comedy in the Japanese is that the narrator is like extremely deep voiced and overly serious and takes everything, even the stupid shit, really seriously. But in English, it is comedic because they play the narrator more as like an extra viewer, right? Like almost like, I don't want to say an audience surrogate, but like someone who's in on the joke. And they're able to get like that kind of comedy, which is pretty fun. There we go. Let's save for the first time in a bit. We're going up. Yo, what's up? I'll play it. Sure, going in. What's up, Yuri? You ready to die?
After what you did on Kalon and Fallen, after all your little interferences, you dare sully my fort with your filthy presence?
Yep.
Karja, Adol.
My beautiful face scarred.
How much further must you torment me before you'll be satisfied?
You started all of this when you raided Karnak. Who in hell is this vessel you're after? And why are you trying to find him?
You mind your tongue, girl. The vessel is the one who will become our liege.
Okay.
Your liege?
We Grieger of the Trident were born into this world from our human liege. And it is they whom we admire and respect above all else, who we long to serve with every fiber of our beings.
Okay. And is that Liege Lila?
Putrid whelps like you would do best not to speak of matters you know nothing about.
You were born from them?
Grieger born from a human? How can that be? And if it's true, then why do you look down on us humans?
How dare you even presume yourselves an equal to our liege? No matter the era, you humans never change. You constantly discriminate, categorize, and restrict one another with all your little labels and rules and lines in the sand. In this way, you mask your fears and anxieties, shackling yourselves for the illusion of comfort and safety. Why, oh why, do you so desperately long to cast all your freedoms aside?
That's not true at all.
Oh? Think back to the people of Karnak. They, like all humans, spent their days under another's thumb. And to what end? That is precisely why I make them into my puppets. To liberate them from that wretched existence.
You put them under your thumb.
Karja,
So it's the same existence.
Adol, come join their ranks and experience true freedom.
Please, get him!
Allow me to liberate you.
Eat this!
Oh, Jesus Christ. Okay.
Out of my sight.
Damn. Okay.
How shall I have you
getting any of the... Okay. Goes... There we go, you fuck. That's how you do it. Damn. Son of a bitch. There we go, okay. Broke your shield.
Will come to regret this.
Much easier. There we go. Yo, kick it? Yo, okay, okay.
That all you got?
Oh, boot to the head. Yo, okay. That was awesome. I like that.
Littering about.
Someone's losing ground fast. Hope you're ready for some just desserts, yerd.
Damn it. Good. Good. There we go. Just gonna do that. Huh. Starting that fight was a lot harder. Just learning that slash parry timing, like that was bad.
You cretins! How could this be? Other warned me that young humans could improve at a rapid pace, but
I can fly. See you later.
Wings? Where did those come from?
You're back. You seriously gonna run away? What are your plans in the Marine Triangle?
as though I'd ever tell you.
It's worth a
First you
try.
scar my face, and now you have the gall to pile even more indignity upon me. But even if you manage to get through here, you'll never make it all the way to the Marine Triangle. The Balta Sea Force will come to know true despair in the waters ahead. I promise you this.
Blood and thunder. You let her get away.
I mean, at least we understand things better now.
Aye. Guess we'll just have to be happy with that for the time being.
Yeah. Good job, bruh. The others then searched for the remaining Ilmer villagers inside the fort. In the process, several more puppet Grieger were found, purified, and rescued. Eventually, the safety of all the previously kidnapped residents was confirmed. Okay. Sometimes siesta.
Thank you so much for everything.
No
You
problem.
brought my dad back safe and sound.
I'm really sorry you had to go through that, son.
Ah, Dick is Toma's son?
I put you
Toma?
in danger all because I wasn't willing to listen to Grandpa and Roggle.
Roggle.
That's enough of that. You probably would have been more willing to listen to us if we'd been better about listening to you.
Yeah, if we all just had better communication skills, none of this would have happened.
Let's talk things over. Not just about fishing, but about how we'll all move forward from here.
I'd like that, Roggle.
Adol, Karja, we truly can't thank you enough.
Give us a whole bunch of free food and we'll call it even.
I shudder to think what might have become of us if you hadn't shown up.
Mortal servitude forever? So thanks to your plan, couldn't have done it without your help.
That's kind of you to say, even if we barely ended up helping once all was said and done.
Yeah, that's true.
Nah, we were only able to take action in the first place because of your plan.
That's right. You guys were super cool standing up to the white whale and nothing but a few little fishing boats.
It was magnificent. You overcame all the odds like true men of the sea.
Oh,
You folks sure know how to bring a smile to an old man's face.
It just occurred to me, but are you the rest of the Sandras's crew?
yep.
Never in all my years would I have expected you to be a gaggle of teenage tenderfoots.
I mean, there's more. There's more people on the boat than just these four.
I see. What happened to Karnak? It must have been very hard for you, losing your home. And yet, despite that...
More like because of it, actually. We can't let any more people suffer the way we did.
Gren. Yeah, you're right.
Well, at the very least, you'll always be welcome here in Ilmer. It can't
Yeah, well,
replace
better
the
be.
hometown you grew up in. We got all the fresh fish you can eat.
That sounds wonderful! Oh, thank you so much.
Mayor Clement.
Clement.
Your town sure has
Clement.
some brave, commendable kids in it. Sometimes it can be hard for us old-timers to remember what it was like to be their age. But when I see them working so hard, it makes me feel like we still have a lot left to give.
I appreciate the kind words, Chief. Having said that, Gren, there's no need for you and the others to be on the Sandras any longer.
What?
Mr. Carpent has informed me of the course of events so far. By the sound of it, you've made great efforts to overcome every hardship within your means. And I thank you for saving me and everyone else you've come across. However, there's no need for you to continue putting yourselves in harm's way. Leave the rest to Adel and the Baltus Sea Force.
Hold on a damn minute! We did all this. Got this far all on our own. We've learned so much from working with Adel and Karja. And now you want us to just...
Yes, you've learned a lot. I'm not denying that. So why not back off while you're still alive and put that experience to good use?
You're missing the point, Dad.
Do you really think you're capable of doing anything against those inscrutable monsters?
We've been doing stuff against those inscrutable monsters.
Yes, things might have worked out for you so far. But are you confident you can continue to face them, despite not being able to use mana?
I mean, literally all the Normans other than Grimson do that exact thing, so yeah.
Confident? You want me to be confident? Well, I'm not, okay? What do you mean by confident anyway? Being so prepared that there's not a single chance the slightest thing might go wrong? If that's what I need to wait for, then I'd be sitting around preparing till the day I die!
Oh my god.
This situation is sink or swim. Why are we even having this conversation?
Excuse me, Mayor Clement.
Mirabelle?
Do you remember back when the town was burning down around you? You came and tried to save us. I think Gren is just feeling the same way you did at that moment.
From what I hear, he pleaded with the Baltus Sea Force all by himself to join in and help rescue his fellow townsfolk.
He's pretty cool, all things considered.
It's understandable for a father to worry after his son. But do you truly find any fault in his feelings? Or the actions he's taken?
Every parent has a responsibility to ensure the safety and happiness of their children.
Okay, and the happiness would... Getting that second term, the happiness.
As a father yourself, Chief, I'm sure you can understand that. If you'll excuse me.
Oh, my. He went right for the throat there.
The mayor's still the same as ever, even in spite of everything that's happened.
Damn it.
Let's set sail, Gran.
Huh? Oh, you betcha. Let's get everything prepped and cast off.
Let's just get going. Like, we're not doing what he says.
Speaking of father-son troubles, we've got another problem we still need to deal with.
Yeah, the attempted murder
What
one.
he's planning to do now.
Yeah, that one's big trouble. Mayor Clement has joined the crew. Did we really want him on the boat though? Hey, M barrier recharge, but couldn't be something cool like M sail recharge or speed. Your duty has been unlocked. Okay, fine. Clement Karnak restoration. Hey, okay. Handing supplies over to Clement will increase your contribution value. Good things may come to those who raise it high enough. Cool. Okay, so we can rebuild Karnak. Yeah, oh, true. Okay. Do training. Barrier mass. Ugh. Disgusting. I need barrier mancy. The barrier. That you're trying to get me to waste my resources on, you fat fuck. No need for that bullshit.
Goodbye.
Okay, now that's what I'm talking about, laddie. So we still need to go back to Raufoss Island. Because we have one buried treasure there, as well as there. And that's 69%, so there must be more to this place than that. Along with a whole bunch of missing crystal clusters. Which makes me think there must be at least one additional island, at least, that we have not gone to yet. This crystal cluster, I have no... it's right here, but I have no idea where I must have missed it. Like, I have no... Well, actually, I could go back now that I have... Well, actually, if it's in town, I wouldn't be able to use the little thing to... No, but whatever. I don't know why I'm talking like this, but it's fun.
Adol, Karja.
Yo, what's up, Dr. Flair? You doctoring it up, brah?
Rafe said he'd like to speak with you.
Hey, man, can we not talk about the assassination
Do
thing?
you have a moment to hear him out?
I take it you've calmed down a bit?
Yeah. I'm sorry I jeopardized our operation on Raufoss like that.
Not that sorry. Have you worked everything out, or figured everything out?
No. This isn't something that can be fixed so easily. I still haven't forgiven him either.
Yeah, that makes sense. You shouldn't.
But I still have my mom to think about. So I'd like to stay on the Sandras for now, if you'll let me.
I'm sure I'm not the best person to ask this, but why were you willing to go so far?
That man.
That man.
My dad, Dawson, used to be the commander of the militia and the best swordsman in all of Karnak.
Oh my god.
Me and my little brother Mark couldn't have been more proud to have him as our father.
Little brother Mark? Oh no.
Now that you mention it, I remember hearing the previous commander was a force to be reckoned with. And you say you've got a little brother?
One I was very close to.
Was.
We spent all our time together.
Spent.
Both of us dreamed of becoming militia members like our father when we grew up. But then one day, the militia tried to crack down on a group of pirates who'd been making trouble in town. His sword arm was wounded during the battle. After that day, he wasn't able to swing a weapon anymore.
That's... God, just switch to the other arm.
As a result, he had to leave the militia. Wasn't long before he developed an alcohol addiction. It'd make him violent at times, but we truly believed he'd snap out of it one day. Go back to the man we used to know. Mark and I both held on tight to that hope. It was the only thing that kept us going sometimes. But then one day, he tried to make me buy him booze with the money Mom had worked so hard to save up. And for the first time, I stood up to him. With predictable results. Mark probably couldn't stand seeing him hit me over and over like that. So he offered to go buy the drink in my place. But as Mark ran to the store, a passing Roman army carriage sped by, trampling him to death beneath it.
Oh. Fuck, that's a bad way to go.
Ever since that day, I've had these dark, murky urges churning around in my chest.
Do Gren and the others know?
My dad was pretty famous in town, so I'm sure everyone knows.
Rafe, I want your skills on our crew, so you're still welcome on the ship. But, speaking as the captain, if you cause any issues while aboard, you'll get zero leniency from me. If you can accept those terms, then you've got my permission to come aboard.
Momina is currently looking after Dawson. As long as she's there, I believe Rafe will be able to restrain himself.
Right. Sorry to have caused you so much worry, Dr. Flair.
Damn. Rafe is probably one of the saddest stories in this game so far.
There will always be cases where parents and children just can't see eye to eye.
I mean, I feel like there's a little bit more of a than that kind of case.
No matter their relationship, there's still a bond between them that can never be broken.
Hey, because you're a drunk piece of shit, my younger brother left in desperation to get you to stop being a piece of shit, and it got him trampled. Gonna be a little bit more than can't see eye to eye.
I suppose so.
At any rate, I understand your situation now. Board the ship as soon as you're ready.
Aye, aye, ma'am. Adol. Karja. Thanks.
Dawson is bored the Sandros. Could do without him, too. Bring 2 people that I'd rather just, like, not have on the boat.
At long last, we can finally get to the next region.
Like, the entire town is gonna be in this fucking boat. Oh my god, what's in the start? Oh my god, it's White Whale! How's it going, bro? Oof, oof.
Seems like he came to see us off.
Yo, what's up, dude?
Alright, Adel. Set a course due south. We make for Specular Bay.
Specular Bay. Let's go. Ah, we need a secret boat.
Guess those kids didn't need
Oh.
any help from us after all.
Okay.
The princess has grown a great deal since she began working together with Adol. But I can't help wondering just why the Jarl... No, it's not my place to question. All shall proceed according to the will of Har.
Chapter 5, Beacon of Reprisal. And, okay, so I was already in Chapter 5. So I'm going into Chapter 6. Liberating Ralphos Island has marked surrounding terrain and exploration points. Cool.
Oh, a new letter?
Oh, boy. Hugo brought a new message. Harvest Festival prep. I don't know what we usually do, but we should make some headway. Balta Island, Gunhilda. Group of dangerous beasts have been showing up on Callan, north of Fallon Island. They may bring harm to the villagers while on check. Would you be willing to get rid of them for us? Strange man. That consists of nothing but animal footprints. It almost feels like a plea for something. Maybe a certain someone is hungry? Crew conversations. As the last checked, you know, Hugo's here have been a really huge help. Could communicate long distance otherwise. Couldn't ask for a better messenger. Ah, it's a good thing I appointed you for the task. I don't think I've ever seen you this happy. After I encouraged to get Hugo some snacks as a reward for his hard work. Your family with Hugo has increased. Ah. Okay, yeah, like, look at that. All that stuff. So, we need to come back here real quick.
Alright, let's go. Want to take a break here?
Okay.
Pretty sure something's around here. Huh. Didn't
Good
expect this
fishing
here.
bait. Okay, and we need to do some regular
Seems to have
fishing.
fish in the water.
Come on, let me in. Let me fish.
Maybe I'll throw a few lines.
Let me fish. Nope. This. There we go. That's it.
A new island. I wonder if we can go ashore.
Oh, I wonder if we can go ashore. We're already here. Okay. Let's go.
Huh? What's that over there?
Let's see.
A manta ray? Huh, that sunfish is taking a nap. There's a ton of theories on why they do that, from plain exhaustion to getting birds to pick insects off their bodies. From this angle, it almost looks like it's sunbathing. Sunfish through and through. Oh no! Ah! Uh-oh. Big stupid fish. What's he looking at? Is that a giant bird carrying a sunfish? Jeez. Must be a strong bird. Like, sunfish are... Pretty sure sunfish are, like, obscenely heavy.
Quick as a flash.
Another merchant ship, maybe?
Hey, looks like a merchant ship.
It seems to be a merchant ship. Yeah. Cool. Hey, it's a call of a bunch. You even got a raven with you. Did you know, according to old legends, having a raven aboard your ship brings good luck? Yeah, that's an emissary of Har for you. So the guys have been looking over us. Ah, so you're Norman. Begging your pardon, ma'am. Name's Thrud, fastest sea dog in Obelia Gulf. You've heard of me? Ended up stranded for a while thanks to the white whale, but it looks like he's finally calmed down. By the time I should get back to work. Must be fate that we met though, don't you think? If there's anything you want, just let me know. And I'll look if my selection's pretty decent. Get a lot of valuable stuff in exchange for ferrying cargo around. Thrud's barge. Crystal shard set. Plus a paper scrap. Now this one. Yeah, we're gonna...
It's all yours.
Nice. Get one of those. That's really all I want.
Anything else you need? Let's all stay.
Stay alive. Ship location.
Look at us go!
Let's keep on going out this way. Yeah, we're done.
A new island. Should we disembark on it?
Outcast Isle.
Drop anchor!
Okay.
We're going ashore!
This is looking promising. Oink. Mana point at all.
Great. Better mark this area on the map.
Not a big island. Raiju charm.
Oh, lucky me! Something's off.
Good
Might want a
fishing
mana
bait.
sense around.
Nice.
Oh, found something.
Okay. Yep. Real fast getting to literally everything on this island. Good. Okay. Huh. What do you know? There's a cave here. Signs point to it being in use up till recently. Maybe it's a pirate treasure trove. Maybe. Just sort of give off that vibe. But there doesn't seem to be any traps or footprints, so I wouldn't be so sure. You can send somebody in there, though. Human, maybe? Well, quickest way to find out is to head in and look. Let's move. People being able to sense others deep inside Renola reaches. I don't believe it. You're the last person I expected to see in here. I thought I heard someone coming in.
Princess.
And who should it be but the princess herself? It's been quite some time. Einar. Figured you were a Grieger by now. But it looks like you're doing just fine for yourself. Yes, somehow or another. As for this young man over here, is he not the same one I saw you with in Karnak? I'll briefly introduce himself and explain the situation with the Sandras. I see, so those monsters were Grieger after all. I had heard rumors of them, but to think they would spread all across Obelia Gulf. Ah, but where are my manners? Allow me to introduce myself, Adol.
My name is Einar. I'm a merchant operating out of Balta Island. I travel Obelia Gulf and its neighboring countries by boat, making purchases and brokering trade agreements. Though there is much to be concerned about, I am grateful that our paths have converged.
Speaking of which, the general shop on Balta Island is Einar's. Kid usually running it, though, is his little brother Folky. So you aren't aware, Einar? There are those who are hoping I would be, but for now I am merely a merchant. That said, I am still a Norman, and I do take some measure of pride in my seamanship. Anyway, it's good to know you're alright. What have you been up to? Everyone on Balta Island is worried about you. Your kid brother especially. I see. My apologies for that. When Karnak was attacked, I had just left for my next business negotiation. It was then that I encountered these ominous battleships, the Undying Fleet. A number of them gave chase, and I tried my very best to shake them off. That's how I wound up here in Senelia Basin. This island houses a secret storehouse of mine, so I found it a suitable place to lie low until the white whale had calmed himself. Secret storehouse, that's so cool! Yes, I suppose the term does stir the imagination. Originally, I discovered this island by happenstance while seeking refuge from a storm. The surrounding topography makes it difficult to spot, a fact that I have taken full advantage of. Very shrewd. Now then, if I may touch on one final matter. This is only a proposition, but would you... This is only a proposition, but would you allow me to board your ship and conduct my business upon it, Princess? Sandras ain't a merchant craft, you know. We don't have infinite space, and the people from Karnak are having a tougher time than you are. Why do you want on, anyway? Well, Karnak is no longer a functioning town, and the waters have been overrun by Grieger. This will surely have an adverse impact on the flow of goods in Obelia Gulf, which, as a seafaring merchant, is not something I can overlook. And so, given that your ship provides ease of communication with Karnak's townsfolk, as well as a means of fending off the Grieger, would it not be more efficient for me to accompany you? You make a good point. You really are a salesman, Einar. with a silver tongue to match. I thank you. Got it. In that case, welcome to the crew. You've sailed your own merchant ship far and wide all by yourself, right? I expect you to lend a hand with onboard duties then. Naturally, I do believe I will be of service to young Easer as well. May this be the start of a fruitful partnership between us, Princess. And you as well, Adol. Yay. Good, M7. Recharge, that's what I want. You're awesome, Einar. Good. Einar, contribute point exchange. Oh! Exchange. You can obtain various items in exchange for contribution points, which are a lot. Oh! Ooh, point balance can be viewed. Interesting. Person. Ayo! What's up, bro? Well connected Norman Peddler, who operates out of Balta Island, sailing the land is near and far on his own ship, polite and gregarious. He treats others without prejudice. That's what we'd like to hear. Okay. There's stuff over there. Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
All right, let's go.
Should be like right
This area on the map.
here. Ah, there we go. That's how I missed it.
Pretty sure something's around here.
Extinguisher.
Oh, found something.
Okay, that's the only thing I needed here. Offshore. Good.
Okay, let's go. Hey, we can see the fort from here. Good thing we brought him down, huh?
Sometimes I envy how easily pleased you are, Gren.
Can't you just be happy for once? We rescued the villagers. Not to mention reunited with you.
Mm-hmm. And what could be better than that? Wonderfully done, Rafe.
Yeah. Glad to be back.
Hey. Okay. Adorable Mr. Whaley. Mr. Whaley.
Oh, Mr. Whaley. I sure hope we get to meet him again someday.
Mr. Whaley?
Mr. Whaley? What's with the corny nickname? That thing put us through the ringer and back.
If you need some muscle,
That's all water
I'm
under
your
the
guy.
bridge, Karja. Besides, he's just so gosh darn cute. Isn't he, though? Those shoe button eyes on that giant body? How could anyone resist?
Can't say I see where you're coming from. Then again, now that he's back to his senses, Mr. Whaley, huh?
They're converting her.
About your father. Scrounging like this.
My father? Never heard of him. Honestly, I'm still trying to make sense of things. So, sorry for making you worry, Mom. But would you mind giving me some space?
Just promise not to do anything you'll regret.
I won't regret killing him. Give to Karja. Hey, it's Karja. Peculiar hardwood carving, Karja. Yeah. You giving me this carving? Hey, Adol, tell me, is this horror statue cute? Oh yeah, hands down. You don't say. So this actually fits the bill? Rosa and Mirabelle toss that word around like nobody's business. But it doesn't make a lick of sense to me. How do you tell what's cute from what's not? I don't know either. I think guys and girls have different ideas of cute. Oh, really? In that case, guess it would be best to go ask the experts themselves. Study the cute. You want to understand what cute is, Karja? I see. Then say no more. We'll give you the full rundown. Rosa, what are some examples of things you think are cute? Let's see. Well, the dolls that I've had ever since I was a kid, for starters, they mean the world to me. Good. What else? Picards. Their itty-bitty eyes are adorable, of course, but when they make those sweet little noises, I can barely contain myself. And? Children's faces while they sleep, I guess? Dolls, livestock, and children. So basically, small things are cute. That about the gist of it? It's partially true, but isn't necessarily so restrictive. I suppose defining cute is more difficult than I realized. How about this? It's a word you use not just when something's small, but when it's so lovable that it tugs on your heart. Right? You see something cute and your heart just goes, huh? Exactly. I guess you could call it that gentle squeezing feeling you get in your chest. In that case, I guess the little girl we saved at the lighthouse made me feel like that. Oh, you mean Sash? Exactly, Princess. Sash is definitely cute. Let's keep it going. Can you name anything else? The white whale too, maybe? You mean Mr. Whaley? I totally agree. Oh, so I'm on the right track? I never thought I'd see the day when we'd be having this conversation with you, Karja. Well, Karja, what else do you think is cute? Adol, I guess. What? Oh? Why do you say that? Adol's like, wait, what? You think I'm cute? Well, he's my little brother, of course. But more than that, whenever I see his skilled swordplay, my heart goes, huh? I kind of feel like that's a little different. Huh? Really? But, Something she said stand out to you? I'm not cute. I'm not cute at all. I'm not cute at all. I wonder about that. But regardless, I think I just had an epiphany. When the princess here calls Sash or Mr. Whaley cute, I don't think she's basing off of their outward appearances. Rather, it's the way they act and live their lives that resonate with and squeezes her heart. The same, of course, applies to you, Adol. Anyhow, I think our conclusion for today is that what's cute can vary from person to person. So if the princess says that little carving is cute, then that's what it is. Hey, you hear that, brother? Turns out cuteness really is a layered subject. I'm not cute. I'm Adol. Yo, fuck you, bitch. Fueling Island. Well, I'll check it. There we go. We're gonna go to the deck because we gotta check out some stuff. Eek! What was that scream just now? You boy! What savagery are you committing? I'm just trying to gut this fish. And you would so brazenly perform such vulgarities in front of a lady? These barbaric backwoods fisher folk. Sorry, I just... I can tell I'm gonna regret asking, but what happened? Seeing merchant ships out in the open waters had given Millette an idea. By negotiating with them, she could feasibly arrange for a rescue boat from outside of Obelia Gulf. The only problem was, she had no contacts to speak of. Cohen, unable to bear seeing Millette so gloomy, offered to prepare a meal of fresh seafood for her. However, when she saw a living fish being gutted, she gave a very loud, ear-piercing shriek. Millette, you're in the wrong here. As captain, I order you to apologize. Kind of a snap decision there. That's a little harsh. You say that like it's a bad thing. Disputes on board need to be nipped in the bud before they fester. I accept full responsibility. The fault was mine for behaving so discourteously. Clearly, nothing has changed since my leaving home. It's the same spoiled little damsel I've always been. Been meaning to ask what your deal is, actually. All I can gather is that you're a rich girl from some well-to-do family. I am the daughter of a wealthy merchant in the Roman Empire. However, a few months ago, I learned that my parents were planning to force me into an arranged marriage. The suitor was a noble whom I knew by neither face nor name. Clearly, expediency was the only consideration. I was to be used as a bargaining chip, without ever knowing true love. The prospect evoked enough disgust to prompt my departure from home right then and there. And you wound up all the way in Karnak? Good hustle, rich girl. Wouldn't have guessed you had it in you. It swiftly became apparent to me how helpless I truly am, however. My family has gone so far as to send pursuers after me, leaving me on the run with no plan or destination. And yet I still have the gall to act unduly snobbish and curt to most every face I meet. Truly, what am I even doing? You kidding? You're amazing. I only wish I was as brave as you. I mean, just look at me. I'm a fisherman who's afraid of the ocean. When I was young, I tackled an offshore fishing trip, only to end up in a horrible accident. Aside from my life, the sea's taken just about everything from me. My pride and joy of a boat, my courage to take on the waves, my dreams of being the best fisherman in Obelia Gulf. That's why I admire you. You struck out on a path you chose for yourself. It's nothing all that grand. Rather, it is I who should be envious of you, Mr. Cohen. You took it upon yourself to try and comfort me. And then there's the finesse with which you dress that fish. And though I turned my nose up at it earlier, that skill is a product of your diligence and ample life experiences. Yo, ship this! Ship this! Neither of which I personally possess. Aw, Missy, you're being too hard on yourself. Alright, that's enough of that. So they figured it out themselves. They could have gone in a loop forever. So they figured it out themselves. Yeah, guess we never had to step in to begin with. Even though another person can ruffle some feathers, but it just might be worth the effort. Yes, well put. Can't promise not to stumble here and there, but I'll try a little hard to be more considerate of others. I insist, Mr. Cohen, you have done nothing wrong. No, I should have known better. Can it already? No, keep flirting. It's great. We love it. We love it. Dogie. These youth brigade kids sure have an awful lot of baggage for their ages. Guess you could say the same about anybody, though. There's no such thing as a person without struggles, but we always hope that the people closest to us will be there to support us through it. True that. Gotta say, you've done some growing, Easer. You think so? I don't feel particularly different. I too am a member of Sandra's crew, so of course I hope we're able to support each other for the good of our voyage moving forward. Hey, Rafe. Hey, sorry for all the trouble. I'm not looking to atone for my sins or anything, but I'm willing to earn my keep around here. Didn't expect to put my mercenary experience to use quite like this, though. Kinda ironic, don't you think? Oh, speed, Picard! Shoot, pee pee! Any claim? Hearing mushroom. Cool, cool, cool. Yeah. Yo, what's up, Sash? Oh yeah, Karja, I wanted to ask. What is it? Something happened? Well, can you tell me how you got so super strong yet? Please, please, please? Yeah, this again. Someone's popular. She reminds me of Gran. She's been begging me about this every now and then for a while. Sash, you're not a Norman, so you don't need to learn how to fight like me. How about this? At some point, I can teach you some other stuff about being a Norman. Maybe you'll find it coming in handy one day down the line. Yay, thank you, Karja. No need to thank me. You made yourself a worthy student. Huh? You made the choice to live, yeah? So I know you can put my teaching to use. That's the only reason I'm doing it. Okay. I'll just thank my mom instead, then. Your mom? Why's that? Because she's the one who made sure I could live in the first place. What do you mean, Sash? Now I think about it, I remember hearing a rumor about the lighthouse keeper's family. Apparently something real bad happened to him several years ago. Could it be... Karja, are you okay? Don't mind me. You just be a good girl and keep helping out with the work. And one of these days I'll make sure to teach you. Sound good? Yay! Your fame with Lux and Sash has increased. Yeah, looks like all is well and for good. You a bang up job, Karja. Caught me off guard, getting us on the lookout to our son. Worked out though, no? As a matter of fact, you rose to the occasion. When you hear meant we could leave the helm to Easer. Without you, our plan might never succeeded. You think so? In that case, thanks, Karja. Well, we should be thanking you. Keep up the good work. Right. Hey, tell me it was okay to climb up to the crow's nest as long as I was with you, Rosa. So pretty. Being on a boat's fun. Sash has some good eyes on her. She's been a big help. And so, I'll leave you both to it. Is this really okay? If something were to happen, you're in the way, Lux. What, are you sweating over Sash again? How could I not? If she were to slip and fall. This won't do. I've got to go up there and help. Rosa's with her, isn't she? You're worrying too much. Try and have a little faith in the kid. She's my baby girl! Okay, so you're here, shop. Norman Armament Training. Training Tech, Sandra's Design. Sandra's Training Tech. Steerage Defense Armament. Ebon Ring. Tactician's Earring. Yeah, I'm just gonna buy this.
Here you are. Anything else, please?
Oh, hold up. Purchasing this training text tells me you two are very enthusiastic about your studies. Trainings such as these contain the collective knowledge of the Balta Sea Force's warriors. I learned a lot from this particular one myself back when I first sat on the ship on my own. Speaking of the Balta Sea Force, I really should stop by and see how the general store is doing soon. In any event, I look forward to seeing what the future has in store for you both. Keep giving it your best effort. So what was that one? Okay, so that's just training regiments, right? Cruise. Repair. Yeah, new training regiments. Artillery training. Okay, strength just level up 1. Major refit. All hull ones. 147. I only have 451. But barrier repurposing, barrier impact, steerage training. M-Sail acceleration. But I'm a black silver sand. Defense. Yeah, let's do major refit.
Yep,
It's a lot, but it's multiple of the slots, so I don't think there's anything wrong there. Long training, standard spiritual load speed. Yeah, let's take that. Get our shots back faster. Duration, yeah, I don't care about those. Let's bump the defense a little bit. There we go. Good. Okay. And once I get black silver sand, I can do that. Need to start stocking up on some basic stuff again.
We need to hurry.
Materials, stimulant, oh, okay, so I can give items. Okay. Contribution level, interesting. So anything that I'm not really using. I'm definitely not getting rid of this. Yeah, I'm probably not. I have 9 on hand, so I'll do 7.
Thank you for your cooperation.
2 of those. Not going to use either of these. If we just count critical by foes. Yeah, but I'll hold on to these. Tactician's earring, no, keeping that. Spirit charm. Never shits. If I never plan to use those, I could get rid of them, but okay. But the fish are pretty darn good. If I can get some of the bigger ones. That might be a good way to use them.
We have a long road ahead.
Do my utmost. Antidote formula. Okay. That one gets them up to 270. Might be worth it now. Dark Hatchet. Yeah, you know that's a big enough.
Top shelf goods you just bought.
Those are big enough jumps that I think it's worth it. Okay. Vit is going almost up by 100, defense by 70 something. So, yeah, I think this is also another situation where I think that's worth it.
Here to help.
Yeah, and we'll do that and that.
Thank you for your is there anything? Keep up the good.
Oh yeah. So basically, any fish that we, I guess, don't give to the reticent penguin, we can give instead to the contribution effort. Small fish, blue satty, peckish, medium fish, perch, silk peckish, glass corp, peckish, Jesus Christ, mercenary crab, silk peckish, redfish, north tuna, silk peckish, Jesus, how much sunny salmon? My lord, you eat a lot. Okay, so then let's go down to common room. Okay, so I'm gonna come back here, and we'll do other. So yeah, now I have these fish. Penguin needs a lot. Yeah, needs a lot of variety of them as well.
Put it to good use. Thank you for your cooperation.
Go rainbow lumps give 100, but I'd rather not use them like that. The lumps give 25. I feel like this is where it's really going to come down to, like, a lot of the lumps and stuff, right? Those will be the ones that I think will give the most.
Is there keep up the good
Curious as to how much, can you actually check how much you've actually contributed to the thing? Journal. Is that here? Battle, fishing, sea life, Karnak waters, seagull, other things. Sagas, got that. Other. Recovery items. Karnak, restoration. Yeah, when it's high enough, but does he?
Here to help with Karnak.
Yeah, it doesn't tell us.
Is there any?
Or no, because that okay, so you can give things. Oh, okay, never mind. They up. Yeah, That's what it is. Okay. Okay. Figured out. Those guys are like almost like a cyclical trader system. Where it's like, okay, you can use him to get points for the other guy. Which I don't think is bad. I don't regret what I have done so far. You know what? It would seem choosing Karnak as my destination was a catastrophic error. I railed over that fort as well and good, but why must I be embroiled in all this fight? In retrospect, this all began the moment I departed. Or no, rather all the way back when I was born into that house. Piki? You're a fellow unfortunate, aren't you, little one? After all, your fate is to be cooked and eaten someday. We're not eating no Picards. Quit glooming up the place. Cupid. I would never embroiled and I come to Karnak. And I eating them. Hello. Search my river pretty amazing. Belonging to the stick iron wills and lack of mustard, but I'm still plenty young. Maybe I cut back on the booze. Cut back on the booze. Pick you. Crystal shards, 500. Roll. Roll and 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 roll. I'll make 2 more of those. So use those in the fight. Give me a general store. What do you got? Anything cool? You got red herbs. Got them red herbs, bro. Just herbing it up. Dawson. Yeah, the great Dawson. Come at me, you bastards. I've known that Rafe has been agonizing over what happened to Mark all this time. I never thought it would drive him to this point. I'm surprised it's driven you to this point. Like, what the fuck? One of your sons got trampled by a fucking cart because of your drunk husband. How were you not the one plunging a knife into his chest? It's too late to fix things anymore. Yeah, it's too late. One of your sons is dead. What the fuck, Momina? The most unrealistic character in this entire game is the one that's like, maybe it's too late to... Yeah, no fucking shit. Okay, crystal cluster still missing one there, so you go there. Kinda there, got to go there, and there's probably one right there. I'm speaking it in complete full sentences, don't you know? Herberderberder. Herberderberder. I know. Yeah, you're like, there can't be a crystal cluster here. Yo, what's up, blind girl? Do 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 do. There, that should do it. What a stench. I guess that's fine. Rancid and tasty aren't mutually exclusive after all. Thank you, goddess, for all your many blessings. It's just living life as normal, despite being blind and all alone here. It's really impressive how well she seems to manage. Oh no, Beast Grieger. Okie dokie. Next up, crop watering. Not good. They're after her food. Let's go out. Hey, get out of here. Oh yeah, can Grieger kill other Grieger? Huh? What was all that noise? It's him. Must be helping her like all this time. I bet he brought her that fish too. Yeah, you did mention that before. He's taking extra care to make sure she won't notice him. It's like he's not even worried about getting any credit. Hard to believe a Grieger's even capable of being that selfless. Oh, have you two come back to visit? What a pleasant surprise. How do you know it's us two? You didn't happen to notice anyone else here just now, did you? Nope, no one around but us. Really? Maybe it was just my imagination. Well, feel free to take a look at the shop while you're in the area. You a shopkeeper?
Welcome, welcome.
Gold barter, white bango. Oh, you got like wait, is the Alden Fishing Bay 150? I can't. I'm not 100% sure. Feels like that's really cheap. I'm just gonna buy. I really feel like it's really cheap, so I'm just gonna buy 20. Effective on all fish, yeah.
Anything else, Captain?
There we go. I swear I heard a dog or something barking earlier. Oh, I bet doggies are just adorable, even if their drool stinks to high heaven. Which means, maybe Rancid and Cute aren't mutually exclusive either. You lost me the second you started talking. Okay, so we're still looking for a crystal cluster. Which I guess must mean I must have missed it over this way. Oh, well, you missed it right there. Really, that was it? I thought there was more. Yeah, looks like those will scratch me up a bit. Well, yeah, no time. Boy, am I glad I can't die. I won't push myself for even thinking about thanking him. Anyway, I'm just glad Raya's not hurt. It's a good thing I'm a Grieger. Okay, so that was literally that, just that sequence? Okay. What's that circle mean? Does circle mean something? Oh, sea discovery rate 100%. Okay, so that means I've found everything to do here. 97%. Once again, must be just some minor thing somewhere. Or was it that cluster that was... Is it because I'm missing a cluster on this one island? Yeah, how am I missing it on this island? Well, I'm missing it because I was an idiot and didn't realize that this added it to there. There we go. 98, okay. Crystal cluster. Okay. But now that I know how this thing actually works, there we go. I can just see it on the map. There we go. Cool. Nice. Yes, 100% good. Finally. I was gonna go mad being like, why doesn't it have it discovered? And it's because the sea discovery rate is inclusive of the things that you get on the islands, which I feel is misleading. Right? When you see sea discovery rate, it's like, oh, the things on the sea, not not all the things that you can do on each island. Or at least that's how I feel.
Okay, let's go.
Right? I don't feel like I feel like that's just poor description of what it actually is. If we're being honest. In my honest opinion, honest words. Yeah. I've always really disliked the phrase "in my honest opinion" because it's like, what are you giving a dishonest opinion? If you gave it else, like in a different situation, not much time has passed, and yet it feels as though I've been away for an eternity. I'm going over to see Folky and Gelmir then. Might as well while they're here. As captain of the Sandras, I'll go with you. Oh, why thank you. I do have my general stores of operations to attend to, and I'm sure my brother is concerned for me, though I don't know if the same can be said of my father. Would now be a good time to borrow you for a bit? Sure, let's get going. Alright, then that's that then. Oh, now you mention it, I don't often see you talking to Gelmir. Very astute of you, Princess. My relationship with my father is complicated. We've mutually decided to keep our distance. Oh yeah? Well then, shall we be on our way? Big brother! It's really you! Kinda looks like Link. Once we heard what happened to the people in Karnak, I couldn't stop worrying about you. I'm sorry, Folky. I wasn't in a position to return right away. However, I'm told that you've been working hard to keep the shop operational in my absence. You've become so very dependable. Well done. Thanks. Father, a pleasure to see you as well. My apologies for any issues I may have caused. The princess caught me up on what happened. When you hadn't made contact for a while, we'd assumed you'd been turned into a Grieger. Spread to put you down myself if you had. A greater disgrace than that to a warrior clan like ours. Ain't really harsh on you. Yours was the one at fault. So what? Proper warrior wouldn't have let those things get the better of them. All I'm saying is that you're just taking up the blade yourself. Forget it. Do whatever you want. I intend to. Now then, Folky. May I leave the ledgers to you from now on? I was surprised you were able to handle such calculations. It was plain to see that you gave them your very best. You'll be keeping up the effort, I hope. About that. It was actually Dad who did all the bookkeeping. Oh? But why? You're always against my choice of profession. After everything that happened, Dad and I went to Karnak to look for you. We thought you might have died fighting the Grieger. Since there was no body, we knew you had to be alive. So we both decided to look after your shop until you got back. I appreciate that, Folky, but... Hey, Gelmir, how about you talk this out man to man already? Or is burying your head in the sand the warrior way to you?
I made a decision back when you were born. A decision to take everything I knew about being a warrior and pass it on to you. So when you said you wanted to be a merchant instead, I felt betrayed. And that feeling's never left me.
But that was a promise you made to yourself, not to... That was a you promise. You felt betrayed by yourself.
But eventually, I came to see that you've got a knack for trading. Should have known from the way you constantly negotiated with the adults as a tyke, or spat on and on about merchant ships. Now here you are, the best merchant on the island. Not just anyone can achieve that. So go on ahead and follow your bliss. All I can do as your old man is watch over you, my eldest son. Father, I had no idea. Why did you never tell me how you felt? Huh? You're my kid. Should have figured it out. Well, now that's just absurd. However, it would seem this was a misunderstanding on my part as well. Thank you, Father. I ask that you continue to watch over me. Don't you start demanding things of me, boy.
Oh, come on, Dad. Quit being so mean. Well, looks like things all worked themselves out. Guess we were right to reach out to Einar. Yeah. After that, Einar shared a pleasant conversation with his family before returning to Sandras. Your fame with Einar has increased. Yay! Okay, so how's the sea trade doing? 100%. Okay, so that was, I guess, wait, no. Did I get 100% prior to that? I don't know. Not 100% sure. But let's take another quick break. So we'll be back in about 3 minutes.
we got fish in the water.
And we're back. Okay. So, first of all, let's do a little fish. Nothing new here. So, not gonna try, not gonna bother. Curious as to how far in the game you have to actually get enough fish for the penguin to be all good. Hello, Gunhilda. Goodness, just what are we to do about this year's harvest festival? This year's? We're still gonna hold one like normal? Guess we'd already been willing to season for it if these were the average times. It was decided at the thing we held recently. Our piffling little war against the Grieger doesn't have to stop us from carrying on our traditions. We need to get on with the preparations and be ready to start at any time. So said the Jarl, that is. We want to do the festival. I get it. He wants to boost morale on the island by showing that we've got plenty of leeway. Definitely sounds like an ask Grimson would make, right down to how unreasonable it is. You really expect you to gather the offerings in a situation like this? What offerings? There are items that we gather every year to offer up to Har and pray for a bountiful harvest. Normally we would collect them from around Obelia Gulf, but that was before those things infested our waters. It's made procuring things much less feasible than we might have hoped. Everyone's been so looking forward to the festival too. If only there was some other way. Box on the recipe mushroom. I guess that just could lend a hand. Oh, are you sure you don't mind? I had a feeling you'd say that, but this is an island tradition we're talking about. So if it's a matter of keeping the people's morale up, I think it's worthwhile for us to get involved. Just need the same standard offerings we prepare every year, right? Yes. Fly agarics and henbane blossoms. Knowing people consider them good luck. Fly what? Oh, it's a beautiful bright red mushroom. Be careful though, it's quite toxic. Henbane blossoms are poisonous too, in fact. Handled wrong, they can even be fatal. Imbibing the poison has long been passed down the Norman people as a way of heightening one's fighting spirit. I'm sure that might be hard for outsiders to understand, but it's part of our culture. Oh, and before I forget, we're also going to need bellflowers this year. Bellbearing? Bellbearing Knight? Bellbearing Hunter? What? Since when do bellflowers have anything to do with the harvest festival? It was per the Jarl's request at the thing. Perhaps he's looking to introduce some variety this year, well, with us being in the middle of a war. Oh yeah? Well, fine. Not like we'll need to go out of our way for it. You can find the henbane blossoms on Lecto Island, and I think fly agarics are just outside of the village on Anchor Island. As for bellflowers, they grow on Callan Island, I'm told. Feels so much more at ease knowing that you and the princess are on the job. I'm sorry, I need to go back. I was autopiloting. We've got henbane blossom on Lecto. Flyers just outside of the village on Anchor. Okay, Lecto, Anchor, and Callan. Okay. Lecto, Anchor, and Callan. Best of luck to you all. Okay, good. I was autopiloting and just saying words that were on the screen. It's like, wait a second. Wait just a gosh darn second. Okay, beach.
Okay, let's go.
There. Good. Actually, yep. There we go. Okay. Okay, let's come over here, get a flower. Is it still resources? Good. Good. Salmon. Okay. Easy enough. Henbane blossoms. That takes care of the henbane blossoms. You're closer than I thought. This is where he normally gets them from. Oh, Grimson's the one that gets it. It's nothing. Forget it. Okay. Sea chart. Anchor. Outskirts is where I'd imagine. Yep.
Take a break here?
Okay.
Okay, let's ride.
Good. Salmon. Mushrooms. Just got a whole bunch of poison. Gonna be putting in our gob mouth. Poison. Fly agarics. Fly agarics? Agarics? These may be toxic, but I hear the poison itself actually tastes pretty good. Some people even go so far as to say they bring good luck. Why here, removing the poison brings the flavor down, so it's a tricky balance. Fancy giving it a try? No, I'm good. I don't need Berserker State because I'm Adult Kristen. I'm already a beast. Okay. Sea chart. Yeah, Callan Island. Let's go beach. And if it's not here, then I'll go Mount Peak. Nope. Yep.
Let's go.
Yeah, gotta go down.
Take a break here. All right.
Oh. Whee! Whee! Oh, okay. Get that. Last of the flowers. Obtained bellflowers. Bellflowers, huh? I guess they're sort of uncommon, but I wonder what we need them for. No, well, all we gotta do is bring them along. It just about covers all the offerings. Let's head back to Balta Island. Let's do it. Yeah, how's it going? Also, yeah, I forgot. I mastered Pirate's Knuckle, so I could probably do something different. Shield Bash? Or Boomerang Yanks? Yeah, let's do Boomerang Yanks. Already 18%, doing pretty good. Okay. So 76 for the total, but there's a thing there, probably a thing there. And in terms of like island, got all the stuff there, got all the stuff there, got all the stuff there, all the stuff there, all the stuff there. Thing. Stuff there. Good, good, good. Okay. So let's go back to Balta Island. Finish the quest, and then we can finish exploring the rest of that area. Switch. Hello. Here, we got everything you asked for. All the offerings were handed over to Gunhilda. Oh my, thank you, Princess. And you as well, Adol. There should be more than enough offerings for the occasion. Everything goes planned. Please be careful with them. No need to worry on my account. I'm used to handling these. Harvest Festival won't be held anytime soon. There's no reason we can't get a jump on things. Once all the offerings are gathered, we store them in the Balta family lodge. Would you mind helping me bring them there? Yes, we oughta. Let's hurry and get this done. Then Hilda placed the offerings in Balta Lodge's storage room. Ah, gathered all the offerings, have ya? And I take it you helped. Glad we had our most reliable flower pickers on the job. Now some cheap gratitude come from the guy who pushed all the work on everyone else. Ah, don't these look fresh? Let's have a little taste. Crimson ripped off a henbane petal and a chunk of fly agaric, stuffing them in his mouth. Hey! Smooth textures and a rich, savory flavor. Not bad, not bad. Bahar will be thrilled. Y'all, Crimson, must I always remind you not to snack on the offerings? You set a bad example for the children. I do this all the time. I won't mind sharing a few scraps. How about you, Red? Care for a bite? That's awful, kind. Don't mind if I do. STOP, you weren't even considering saying no, were you? Now everyone is as poised or resistant as Crimson is. Oh. Selling into the overprotective big sister role, I see. Got some first-rate shield brother into the making here. Oh yeah, can't forget these. Crimson casually picked up the bellflowers. Hey, aren't those part of the offerings too? Offerings? Who told you that? Just hadn't seen any bellflowers in a while and figured I'd ask for some. That's all. What?
Well, anyway, good luck surveying the seas out there. He fucking, like, kind of waddles around. I think about it, I suppose he never did specifically say they were offerings. I'm sorry, Princess. My misunderstanding turned into extra work for you. It's no big deal. The fault's clearly Crimson's anyway. Well, now the errand's knocked out, let's get going, Adol. So Alan Carter left the Balta Lodge. Several minutes later. Sure takes me back. Still remember how much you used to love these flowers. Won't be much longer now. Just you wait, Aluna. Oh? Is Crimson dying soon? Or is there like or is like wiping out the Grieger a thing that she wanted and he's trying to do it? Being reward, big lunch recipe, or box lunch recipe, mushroom spaghetti over meat. Ravioli, great barrier reef. Okay. Okay. Callan Island. There's a thing here. Let's go to the beach, I guess.
All right, let's go. All right.
As they said.
Better mark this area on the map.
Wait. Journal. Adventure. Callan. Callan is just... Okay, where's the group of beasts? Is it... It's the red one? Okay. Yeah. Yeah, it's probably the red one, because I haven't used that to indicate that they should be here. Maybe. Go. Go. Good. Okay. Yeah, Karja really does have a lot of really good Grieger be gone. 500 Grieger in total. Yeah, she does have a lot of really good abilities for just like crowd control. It's really nice. Okay. Maybe I can't remember. Is there a cave area? Or is that just go to the peak? No, there's a cave area. Ah, that's why. Okay. Excuse me, just gonna ignore all you. There we go. All up here. Are you all big, strong ones?
Let's get this done. Take this. Take this. Mona, to me. Both getting better. Yeah. Let's keep it up.
Damn it. There we go. There we go. Jeez. Okay, get this out.
Jeez, getting a lot of these. Okay. Is it just like a chance to proc it, or is it like a guaranteed? Jesus Christ. Come on. Okay, thank you. Okay. My lord. That push move was being real annoying. You deliver an award. Gwilgi Amulet. SP cost discount. Okay, nice. Contribution value plus 150. Hell yeah. What level are we at? 47. Okay, not enough to get to the next thing. Yeah. Definitely like having more XP yields. I think overall. Yeah, it increases the chance I'll actually get to like level 70 some odd for some of the cooler moves. There we go. How are you looking with Boomerang? 57? Okay. And how about you? Still need to do Blade Dance. Falling Blade, still a while. Assault Raid, you're almost there. Any new ones? That's just Phoenix Fall is the one. But it's level 69 or above. That's Falling Blaze, Burning Dance, Blade Dance. Okay, so his one's basically the same move, but bigger AoE. Okay. Oop, didn't mean to go that. Yeah, okay. So we are rocking the same. Go hit the next level, unlock the thing, and then we'll have 6 points each to do it. It's not letting me look down, but okay. Let's do this. And we wanna, I think, either go here. Yeah, let's check there first. I want to check that obvious, interesting spot, if only because it's like there should be something over there. If there isn't, I'm more surprised because there's an obvious like path, right? There's one of the high-speed wind ones. Okay, there's one of the dots, so there must be like a fishing spot. Okay, so if I just do that. Armament and dangerous.
Great job, everyone! I'm just glad Sash wasn't hurt.
There we go. Give me all your beneficial things. Okay. Here we go. Okay, so that's what it was for fishing. Fishing bait G for tuna. Okay, let's go. Give me another fishing. There we go. You ain't gonna get me. You ain't gonna catch me sleeping.
That's the way.
I have a feeling the fishing ones almost never have downtime in terms of like the support actions.
I'll help out.
There we go.
Okay, let's reel it in. Come here.
There we go. Blump. Are you? Yeah, you're an onyx tuna again, so you're not new, so can't feed that to the penguin. Okay. So we want to go there, so we can go there. We're at 76. Yeah, there must be an island or something. Because otherwise, I don't really understand how I could be at 76. I'm at 19 out of 22 travel points. And only 19 out of 24 treasures. And I'm missing 10 crystal clusters. Like, that screams that I'm missing, like, a full-ass island. right? Like, it just screams that, which must mean, like, that is an island. Unless there's one, like, down over there. You know, let's check that out just to...
Okay, let's go.
Let's check that out just to make sure it's not. Doesn't seem like it. Seems like shallow water. Yeah, okay.
Mana, gather round.
Yeah, okay. Good to know. Wait, can I not fast travel you? Oh, did I not go into this island or something? Or is this not a travelable island? Oh, whatever. Just gotta loop around. Not a big deal.
Look at us go!
Get me some more money and resources.
Look what I found!
Oh yeah, I guess I went... Wait, how did...
Go, go, go!
What did I not...
No alcohol?
Yeah. I have...
This is kind of fun.
Guess I just didn't go on the island?
Out of the way!
I could have sworn I did. No, I didn't. I know I didn't.
Let's disembark.
Yes, this is a whole full-ass island, right? Ooh, there's some boxes. Ooh, pears. Huh, this is unusual. I hardly ever see fruit-bearing trees growing on the coast. Should make the fruit more vulnerable to the sea breeze, but they all look so bright and unspoiled. Kinda shocked there's an island like this in the Senelia Basin. Yeah. Well, I don't see any signs of the enemy nearby. I'm gonna call the others. Hey, Gren, Rosa, it's safe to land! Whoa, this place is way bigger than I thought. Check out all the fruits growing around here. With this many, we could probably make some fresh tarts or juice. There's one lovely little island you two found. We try. Anyway, let's get to harvesting. Heck yeah, just leave it to me. I'll have the place pit clean in no time. You better not go manhandling them. We don't want a bunch of bruised fruit. Excuse me, who are you? I came over to see what the ship was all about. Oops, didn't realize anyone was living here. Sorry to intrude. We're the Baltic Sea Force's flying squadron. We spotted your island and decided to drop by for a look. I see. Your crew doesn't look like that of pirates, though. That's because we're from Karnak. You mean to say the entire town has been enslaved by the Baltic Sea Force? What? No, that's not the case at all. Have you not heard about what happened to Karnak? I'm sorry, I never leave the island, so I'm not very familiar with what goes on elsewhere. No, I should introduce myself. My name is Nana. I live in a settlement near the center of the island. Would you mind telling me more about what became of Karnak? Yeah, shit happened, bro. I'll quickly summarize everything that the Sanders has been through up to this point. Grieger, you say? Sounds like things are quite a mess outside of our little home. Thank you very much for informing me. I've never even heard of them. I guess they haven't been here yet? That may be due to how the ocean currents tend to amass garbage, debris that is, in our surrounding waters. The only outsiders we get tend to be pirates and merchants who've run adrift. Strange folks such as yourselves included. Shame we never left this place. Is it really? I'm not all that interested in what goes on outside the island. Wow, you don't hear that every day. By the way, you said there was a settlement? What's it like? Oh, I'm sorry, but you're better off staying away from it. You see, uncommon as it is, another ship did show up here recently. One manned by a band of rowdy pirates. They went on an absolute rampage and caused us no end of trouble. So everyone is feeling a bit wary of strangers right now. If they were to see you, they may even try to run you off. Oof, sounds like we shouldn't go any further inland then. And you're all ready and raring to go. Doesn't exactly make up for it, but do feel free to pick some fruit to bring back with you. My family tends to this grove, and I'd like to do what little I can to help the people of Karnak. So please, take as much as you like. Why does this feel too good to be true? Why is your hair like what's going on? Definitely appreciate it, but are you really sure we can have as much as we want? Yep, it's no problem at all. This island is a bit unusual, you see. The fruit grows so quickly that we're able to harvest it multiple times throughout the year. In fact, I don't think we've ever been short on food in the entire time I've lived here on Fooling Island. Sweet. For real? That's amazing! I think we just stumbled into a full-on fruit paradise. You may be right. what she says true, I mean. It's a bit hard to swallow. It's like a dream come true. It's a bit hard to swallow. Yeah. Yeah, seems a little too good to believe. But it's coming from someone who lives here, so we might as well take it on good faith and treat ourselves. Mm-hmm. Let's just hold those to purify. Okay, map point cards. She'll have a little bit more. Hey, thank you very much for the follow, Rouge. Thanks for dropping by. How are you doing on this fine day? You a fan of East? Let's go. My phone's still not on. No, it's whatever. So what's my phone on silent? Not a big deal. Usually I like to put it on vibrate or whatever for streams, but when I work from home, I try not to have it on vibrate because my phone's vibrate function is not very good. It's not very strong. So it's one of those situations where it's like, it's probably better if I don't have it on vibrate. Hey, how's it going?
We got fish in the water.
Got fish in the water. Better than fish somewhere else. Unless it's on my plate or in my belly. Yeah, sure. I'll throw a fishing bait out. But yeah, you a fan of the E series, Rouge? These are my favorite video game series. I just haven't looked for you. Ah, nice. Yeah, definitely one of my higher up ones. I don't know, like of the Falcom series between Trails and East. I feel like I would put Trails above East only because I prefer turn-based combat. But East is definitely one of my more favored like action RPGs. Not that I play all that many of them. But yeah, no, I absolutely love it. My first one was East 8, interestingly enough, because I was like, oh, what's this about? And I remember I got East 8 early enough in the like initial release period where they actually like delisted it because it was like the bad translation version. So like there's a time where I had the game but couldn't like play it. Like Trails Law 2, nice. Yeah, Trails is one of my like all-time favorite series. Just because it's so freaking good. I'm looking forward to the first chapter remake release later this year and Trails Beyond the Horizon next year. Me too, I played East 8 first, and I liked it so much I played all the... Okay. See, it was interesting because I liked East 8 well enough. And I was like, okay, that was fun. And then I didn't play any of the other East games until I started streaming. And then I was like, F it. Let's do it. And then I played Felghana and Napishtim and 7 and Celceta and 9 and now 10 and 1 and 2 and Origin. And really enjoyed them all. I think now, after having played all of them up to now, still haven't finished this game, but I think Felghana is probably like my top retroactively. As I was playing it, I was pissed because it was so difficult. But retroactively, I'm like, oh, you know what? Yeah. Or not retroactively, retrospectively. Alan Carter worked together, harvest the fruit from the tree. Here we go. These oranges look pretty good, huh? Put in the pocket. Might as well grab some more fruit while we're here. But yeah, no, just really enjoy the East series in general. Just because it's like the perfect level of action RPG to me, right? Where it's like it's not so character actiony that's like Devil May Cry, where it's like I'm personally not like into like big combos and stuff. I just like, oh, okay, I got special move, I can do special move, and if I can do like, I don't know, special move into special move, sure, fine. I'm good with that. Like, that's enough complexity for me. I don't need much more than that. Any more than that, I'm starting to go, okay, too much finger dexterity needed. But it has, like, perfect dodging, perfect blocking, and a lot of the entries and all the other stuff. So, yeah, this is good. This is good enough for me. Alan and Kaja worked together to harvest the fruit from the tree. I forget. I think East 10 came out in 2023. So I'm curious because I know they're working on Proud Nordics. So I imagine that means that another East game isn't necessarily in the works just yet. Although I'm curious, like I'd be curious to know. Because we know there are 100 travel logs for Mr. Adol Kristen, so we got plenty of space. Alan and Carja work together to harvest the fruit from the tree. Crazy that they even have pears here. They're also firm and shiny. Might as well grab some more fruit while we're here. Yeah, this island is weird. I hope there's another one soon, but I haven't seen anything. Yeah, me either. And the reason why I'm even playing this game now, because I have a couple other sub-goal games that I was going to play instead. But I was like, you know what? Proud Nordics is almost out in Japan soon. And I'm like, I would rather play the game now, play the base version now, so I can internalize what's different about Proud Nordics. Especially because I already had purchased this game a while ago, and I was like, if I bought the game, I want to play it. I just hadn't gotten around to it. So I'm like, okay, before the like new improved version gets released, I want to have like a point of reference. Now and Carter work together to harvest fruit from the tree, which I think makes sense. Hate when you get like a bottle of water. Like, look at this fucking bottle cap. Right, it's like the thinnest fucking bottle cap you can possibly think of. Like that's my finger. It's so thin. It's so hard to grip. Like it's so thin. Look at that. Proud Nordics, the next Xanadu game and wherever Trails. Yeah, because Xanadu Next, right, has been in development. That's had their Trails game coming next, or most likely in the works. Maybe another game being worked on that's new IP. But the younger folk I'm working apparently want to work on a new type of game. So how much AdCon will be in I think they said they're adding like some aspect to the combat system and then like a new area / like big island. But yeah, I want to know like how much like story stuff and implements and all that other stuff. Now, Proud Nordics might actually be like the first East game other than East 8 that I play like on my own time, because I like, unless reviews come out and say like a whole F-ton is added to Proud Nordics, I don't know if it would be enough for me to warrant like streaming all of it again, because a lot of it's probably going to be the same. Alright, not sure if I want to buy the game again just for one extra. Yeah, that's why we need like the game to come out to actually have an idea. It might also be a case of, okay, this is a game that you wait for it to go on sale to buy and play the new improved version. See, I'm just hoping that like when it comes out, because we know it's going to be another game, right? They're not going to release it as like just DLC. I'm hoping they have a thing where I think they're doing with like the Cloud Leopard version or whatever, where it's like if you have regular Nordics, at least for like a period of time or something, like buying the Proud version's cheaper. I feel like that would only be right. But, you can smell the lemony goodness just standing next to this thing. I should make for a hefty enough harvest now. Falcom is going to be making Proud Nordics. Yeah, kind of equal to at least 25% of the game's current turn. Yeah. And I mean, like, that's like, even if it's not, like, if it's just one extra island, it wouldn't be enough. But, like, if they add an entire new section of the map, which I feel like they easily could, based on the way that the kind of the map is set up, where it's like, oh, just add another fucking page into one of the other corners, right? Because they've already left themselves some outs with having like, okay, you can't go beyond this point in like the first map on like the northeast. Okay, just add something up there, right? Like add a whole new effing section and have a whole bunch of different islands and stuff. We're happy with the harvest now. Time to head back to Nana and the others. Ooh, okay. Wee, wee. Oh yeah, dude. Woo. Wee. Oh yeah. Look at this massive haul. Guess we got a little carried away. But yeah, what's your favorite East game, Rouge? And also what's your favorite Trails game as well? Because I mean, you said you're a Trails fan, so I gotta know.
My opinion of you might change based on your answer.
Except it won't. I'm asking because I want to know, but not because like I would have any point of criticism. Because I feel like criticizing anyone's favorite games is just the most pointless and stupid act. It's like, just because you like, if you criticize someone for liking a game, that's not going to make them not like it. And also, what's like, who do you think you are criticizing someone else's favorite game? Right? Like, you can criticize the game itself, but criticizing someone else for having it as their favorite, that's dick move, man. Content varies, or at least adds a decent amount of content to the games. Yes, right. P5 Royal added a whole new semester, new characters, new story things with those characters. I was doing a new version with Metaphor. I'm pretty sure Atlas said Metaphor was not getting anything. And if they were, based on the way that they did Reload for P3, it might be like DLC, which I would take. Which really sucks because at this point it seems dumb to buy 9%. I said, yeah. Favorite gameplay is Origins are 10. Okay. Origins is really good. I like the 3 character thing that they went on. I like the Depeche Dimension. It's really good. 10, can't decide. Favorite story and music is East 9. Hell yeah. I think my favorite traversal is East 9. I've never been one for music to being like, oh, that soundtrack or for this soundtrack. I think they all have really good ones. But I really like that the Reverie had post game. You can experiment with all these different builds. That was fun. Nice. Yeah, no, Reverie was really fun. I like the use of the Reverie corridor a lot better than the way they handle it in CS2. It's definitely good. Have you played all the Trails games, or have you only played up to Reverie? Yeah, I got a little carried away. Might not even be able to get it over the ship without Dogi's help. I know it's a little to ask, but are you sure it's okay for us to take so much? Of course. Don't worry about us. Sample some for yourselves, and if it's to your taste, then come back for more. We can even make it a trade next time, if that helps you feel less reluctant. Alright then, it's time for us to shove off. We'll swing by again for another visit if we get the chance. I haven't played the ones after Reverie yet? Okay. I want to make sure I ask that question for both myself and the rest of chat, because debating whether I want to start them soon. Okay, let me ask you this. When did you play Reverie? Like, how recently did you play Reverie? Because if it was like last week, I'd say maybe like wait another week or so. Don't play too many Trails games back to back. But also, I love the new protagonist. Yeah, dude, the Senate, maybe like 6 months. Oh yeah, you can start Daybreak now. Then I'd highly suggest it because Beyond the Horizon's coming out in January, I think. Yeah, January 2026. So that gives you plenty of time to play through Daybreak 1, 2 in preparation. Don't know if you're gonna go and play First Chapter Remake. But yeah, no, I think my favorite Trails game is probably Azure, because I just really like the story and whatnot. But like Daybreak 2 is a really close second. I definitely want to play Skyrim. Yeah. I mean, I'm definitely going to play it. In my head, I was debating if I was going to be playing at release. Just because I was like, it's going to be coming out really close to when Beyond the Horizon was scheduled to originally come out. Can you play that if you're saying that? But now that it got delayed to January, I'm like, okay, yeah, actually, yeah, I can play Sky Remake. Because the thing is, I didn't want to just have like trails into trails into trails. Because I was like, that'd be a bit much. But now it's like, okay, you give me a little wiggle room now. Okay, we'll take it. Because I need to see what they add, right? I need to see. Because I mean, we like Estelle and Joshua, the OG ship in this house. Sitting by again for another visit if we get the chance. Please do. I'll be waiting. I'm actually starting to get the munchies already. It won't hurt to just eat a couple, right? And Gren's not around the box. Huh. Who'd have thought we'd sell ourselves around a lap of luxury? The generosity is much appreciated. Should be a boon to everyone's health, too. Fruits are extremely nutrient-dense, after all, until you breed them to the point that they just are more sugar than anything, and you can't even feed them to animals in the zoo anymore. True story. You can't. They don't really like. A lot of zoos have trouble actually finding fruit that they can feed to the animals there because they've been bred so much that they're just like extremely sugary. And they're like, yeah, this makes our like zoo animals unhealthy because they don't have all the nutrients that they're supposed to have in the wild. Now I get what Gren was making such a big deal about. Damn straight. I'm planning to make some juice and desserts with them before they go bad. Except for another 3 days, I should just buy them. Do it! Pull that trigger. Bang, 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 pull that devil trigger. Really good song from a game that I never even played personally, but really enjoy watching people play it. DMC5 has a really good soundtrack. I'm planning to make some juice and desserts with them before they go bad. Oh, I can't wait. I'm practically thrilled to pieces. Guess all that picking we had to do was paid off. I have to say, though, it's hard to believe one island could be so bountiful. It's true, it's the discovery to end all discoveries. If we can establish regular trade with them, it could really give us a boost in getting Karnak back on its feet. About that, when I really think about it, something doesn't feel quite right about all this. There's a lot of debris in these waters, sure, but the Sanders had no trouble pushing through it. And yet, the island's not on any of Baltic Sea Force's charts. Doesn't this seem a bit off? Maybe just keep it a secret from me? No, I can't say that possibility is entirely off the table. But still begs the question, why go to all the trouble of hiding it? When you put it that way, it definitely does give me pause. On that note, there's something else that's been bugging me. When we were on the island, the only paths I could see were wild game trails. Really? That's kind of a weird thing to notice. Besides, it just means there are loads of beasts living there, no?
No.
She also said there was a human settlement near the center, didn't she? And harvesting the fruit would mean having to make a round trip over and over again. Animal tracks aside, isn't it shady that they haven't even, that they don't even have a single man-made pathway?
That's got a point.
And the whole story about it having fruit growing all year round seems rather unusual as well. Speaking of the fruit, I heard everyone began to have his doubts about the island. With that in mind, he decided to try his druid monocle out on the fruit. Oh, good call. Let me give it a go, too. Through the lens of mana, the truth became clear. That was no normal fruit. It was radiating the same undead energy as the Grieger! What the? What's going on here? Whatever you do, don't eat the fruit! Huh?
Something wrong with it?
Yeah, the fruit's giving off Grieger energy. Grieger? So you're saying these are Grieger? In the shape of a fruit? What? And we have to worry about them in our food? Should we toss it all overboard? Guess I'll just calm down for a minute, everyone.
Adol, would you mind using your mana to inspect us? I'd like to know if our handling the fruit has any adverse effects.
I mean, Dr. Flair, just handling real good. Just being like, okay, yeah, we fine. Meanwhile, Gren just radiating. No. I informed that he didn't notice any physiological changes occurring amongst the group. Damn. I was hoping we were going to get, like, Grieger form Gren. Oh, at least we can take some comfort in that. Yeah, I'm glad we found out before anyone took a bite.
I've been munching, bro.
Wait a minute. Gren, did you... They just smelled so good, and I was super hungry. So I snuck a few before we came back aboard. You what? Well, it's been nice knowing you. Rest in peace, Gren. Hey, I'm not even 1 foot in the grave yet. Only fooling. Your powers can heal you? Can you try throwing it back up? Oh, great idea. Okay, horking it up in 3, 2, 1. As if I can't just barf on... Well, actually, Gren, you can just stick your finger in your throat, and it kind of would do that. So you should go do that overboard. We're sure on an option, so maybe we can try using our mana powers on them? Either way, it'd be best to look into these fruits and fast. We better have a talk with that Nana lady again, too. Yeah. Alan Carter attempted to treat Gren using their mana powers. After that, they landed back on Fulling Island. Okay, we made it back. And now there's monsters everywhere. Huh, this place is swarming with Grieger. Nana acted like she had no idea what they even were. What's the big idea here? That bitch had highlights in her hair. She must have been evil. Strap behind Nana. After that, she chose not to go near their settlement, so obviously we ought to go look for it. Obviously. Oh, before that, I just had an idea. Any chance we might be able to see something through the druid monocle here? Pyong. Oh my god, all the trees, they're Griegered up, bro. Holy, there are Grieger vibes coming off every damn one of these fruit trees. And science creepier than meets the eye. We better brace ourselves, Adol. Yeah. Okay, so what we're gonna do here is we're gonna save, because I've been going for just over 3 hours, and I feel like this is a good place to stop. So, with that, thank you very much for dropping by, Rouge, and thank you for the follow. Much appreciated. Hope to see you in future streams. Just so you know, I really only stream one game at a time now, so I will be playing more East 10 the next time I stream. I stream on Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and Saturday usually, although the weekend streams can go either Saturday or Sunday, depending on how I feel. So thank you everyone for dropping by. It was great talking to you all. Great talking to you, Rouge and Kiev, and Fontana was here earlier, along with Sleeper and Spiced. Hope you all have a very nice night, and we'll drop by next time. Bye.